And I'll usually send it out just before I actually get serious here, just so my friends and whoever can tune in. Geez, almost 400 views on the new video. It's pretty solid. Pretty solid.
Yeah, Colby. So like, oh,
yeah,
I want to see it.
Yeah, put Colby in there. All right, so we should be, and we're green here, so that tells us we're good. Live stream health is solid. Okay, now the guys, so look, now it looks solid. That's what everyone's seeing. So then this link, actually, just to be able to take people there right away, and since I have time because we haven't started yet, all I do is, I refresh this. First link that'll pop up will be this game, if it loads, and then I can send it out to people, and then we can relax and get ready for baseball. We got a really good team, so this will be a fun one.
Yeah, like baseball.
That if you were to like take this serious, like go serious with this, and like maybe do play-by-play or whatever you want to do with it with baseball, kind of be the sport you would.
Baseball and
go with.
lacrosse, just because I
Yeah.
I watch a lot of those.
Okay.
And I know the terms actually. So.
Yeah, that helps. No, seriously. If like with other sports, like some teams are like, oh, you're not streaming us. Like,
and I can tell. Like,
am I gonna sound like it?
Yeah. Too.
Yeah, and I can. Yeah, exactly. It's easy to. So being able to actually talk about what's happening, that's one thing. But then when you can analyze it and kind of give the viewer at home, hey, this is what we just saw. I mean, that's a whole nother level. Let's see. Has anyone tuned in? Oh, let me make sure I can hear myself. Testing. There we go. All right, so now I can hear myself. If anyone's watching this right now, guys, we're just getting set up here for the stream. One person right now. All right, so I'll do Freedom. And then today's the 18th. All right, so look, first thing you see when you pull up, it's right here. So then I will share this, copy the link, and I'll put it on the Twitter page just so everyone can tune in. Fans, we're just about to get going here. Matt Venezia joining with you at Battlefield Sports Network. We'll get the game going as the announcements are about to get going for this one.
Battlefield Bobcats.
All right, so then I tag them, and then I'll paste the link. And then just so my people can see it, my friends,
freshly grilled hot dogs,
I'll actually go and retweet it.
Pretzels, other delicious treats, and ice cold drinks available for purchase.
And then I run one of the hockey pages, so if anyone wants to watch that okay, there we go. All right.
Come on, folks.
Some people are like, okay. All right, so now, last one. Do one of these. Do we have just one person right now? It's fine. Game hasn't gotten going yet. And if you want to copy the link from there and send it out, you do that?
I know, I was going to put on my Snap.
I'll be featured in the stream tonight. Oh, 3 people. All right, so we got, guys, thanks for tuning in today. Matt Venezia joining here in the booth for some Freedom Baseball Battlefield. Should be a good one. 2 talented teams.
Leading off
so
the
it
playing
should be
shortstop number 8, Ben
and
Williamson.
Then, I don't use Facebook, but like relatives.
Batting second,
in case they want to see.
number 15, Drew Caroline. Batting third, playing second base, number 2, Casey Cook. Batting fourth and playing left field, number 3, Michael Neglio.
So the fans, you can hear the announcements getting
Batting
going right now.
And playing third base, number 5, Luke Meyer.
All right.
Batting sixth
So
and playing center field, number 4, Brandon Egris.
I don't know why the service out here is not all that great. I'm usually able
Batting
to.
seventh and pitching for the Eagles tonight, number 7,
Yeah,
Ben Ronowitz.
whatever. This is weird.
Batting eighth and playing first base, number 14, Zach Honig. And batting ninth, playing right field, number 25, Bradley Oliver.
Okay, fans, so we're about almost ready to go here. 3 viewers ready to see the Bobcats take on the Freedom Eagles. Should be a fun one. It's the Bobcats sitting 2-0 on the season. I'm Matt Venezia here with you in the booth.
Number 20, Lovejohn Sarai.
We're shadowing tonight. It's going to be Jolie Deneen with us here in the booth. That she's going to get a chance to listen in here on Battlefield Sports Network and how we do it here on the Diamond. As in the future here with the spring season continuing and next year, look forward to hearing her and myself on the call for some baseball. It should be fun as we see the announcements
Batting
getting
second,
underway
playing
right
shortstop,
now.
number 14, Zach
So
Eichels.
we're going to step away for just a second as you see the guys heading out on the
Batting
hill.
third,
We'll be
playing
ready to
first
bring
base,
you
number
Battlefield
15,
Baseball with
Carter
Cole
Cunningham.
Snead on the hill on Battlefield Sports Network.
Batting
And I
fourth
mute
and
myself.
catching,
They
number
shouldn't
3,
be able
Peter
to hear me right
Benavides.
now. If they can, cool. The guy told me what to do. Just,
Batting fifth,
I
playing
muted
right field,
myself
number
even last
11,
time
Jamie
so
Garrison.
people could hear me outside of it. So I don't know. I'm even just going to. Actually, no, I
The
don't.
next designated hitter for the Bobcats, batting the sixth, number 24, Kyle Terrell.
Okay. Yeah, Kyle.
Batting seventh and playing left field, number 6, Adam Kuzmicki.
All right. So then, I don't know. I just like to bounce around and see if only 2
Batting
people
eighth,
are watching
playing
right
second
now.
base, number
That's
4, Jackson Baird.
Oh, there.
fine.
Batting ninth and playing third base,
On
number
airheads.
1, Tyler Clues.
I'm actually shocked they have
On the
these.
mound tonight for the Bobcats, number 8, Cole Snead.
Yeah.
The rest of the battlefield lineup, number 23, Trevor Harris, number 13, JT McGuire, number 7, Jacob Lawler, number 9, Colby Wolmer, number 20, Joe Christopher, number 22, Gavin Anderson, number 5, Matt Michelle, and number 2, Chris Suika. The Bobcats are coached by T. Burkhardt, assisted by Bill Thompson, Sean Kemp, and Andy Devin. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Yeah.
Thank you. Battlefield High School sportsmanship is an expectation, so let the players play, the coaches coach, the umpires officiate, and let the spectators be positive. Good luck to both teams.
The mic running out there a little bit.
I guess it was.
All right, here we go. Game day.
Yep, here we go. One time.
Here we go. Let's have a good stream. Let's have some fun. 5 people watching. All right, so let's get. I don't know. Maybe people heard that, but in case they didn't, we'll get back on the air right now. I have so much fun with this, I'm telling you. All right, here we go. We're back. Battlefield Baseball here on Battlefield Sports Network. Fans, so quickly, we just want to point out with new adjustments to what you can see on the screen. We actually made the scoreboard a little bit bigger. You can see in the bottom left, you have the varsity baseball as our sport. Bottom right, our best handle for communication. Make sure you're following us on Twitter at BHS Sportsnet to stay completely up to date with everything going on here at Battlefield and our athletics. And underneath each team, you actually see who's batting and pitching, new ads, so you guys can really just get a feel for what's going on in the game as if you were actually here. And then right above our handle, you can see the count, the outs, and who's on base. So hopefully for Battlefield, on the defensive side, that doesn't get too filled up, especially the diamonds. So as you can see, Cole Snead, his second start in 4 nights. As part of the reason for that is actually we have some breaking news. Battlefield senior Matt Michelle, who came in relief in last week's game, had to be shut down for the season as he has a partial torn UCL, and he will be shut down for the season to get Tommy John surgery to recover that injury. It's awful to hear. It really is. You know, a great guy like him. We talked to him earlier today, and he's remaining positive for Battlefield despite not being out there on the bump for the Bobcats. So because of that, the Cats are a little bit short on the arm. So Cole proving himself last game with 4 innings, 6 strikeouts, 2 hits, and a walk. Just a fantastic opening start in his very first varsity appearance. So just good stuff, awesome stuff to hear from Cole. And with Zach Agnos being saved for Patriot on Friday, which we actually won't be streaming Prince William Sports and Entertaining will have that one, and I'll actually be there with them. So you'll hear me on the call. I'll have the link sent out to everyone. But this channel and these links will not work for Friday's game. But we're ready to roll here at Battlefield. So stepping in first for the Eagles, it'll be Ben Williamson, the shortstop, getting things underway here at Battlefield. So we're ready to go, as we're going to actually change it now to say top of the innings. The first pitch is fouled off right away by Williamson in the box, and it's quickly an 0-1 count.
Game time temperature is about 48 degrees.
About 48 degrees here at opening pitch as Cole Snead fires in a strike right away. As we're ready to get the game underway, the Bobcats hitting 2-0, currently ranked #1 in that's Northern Virginia's baseball poll. Is this one in there for a strike? Cole Snead getting the heater in there to go. And Battlefield on defense quickly up in the count, 0-2 as you see it now. As Ben Williamson, the shortstop here for the Freedom Eagles, looking to lead off and get on base. But Snead has other ideas. The 0-2. And that breaking ball just missing upstairs for a ball. So you might hear me on the air here doing a little bit of shadowing, as we mentioned earlier. Jolie Deneen, she's going to be joining us here in the booth, and we'll ask her a few questions, but she's going to be joining the Sports Network. So it'll be a little teaching moment as well up here on the air, so you'll get a quick chance to see that. And how we do it here at Battlefield Sports Network is Snead's payoff after the 1-2 misses upstairs. So we're now even at 2-2. Williamson battling back, so we'll see what Snead's got to offer him. As Snead from the windup, the pitch. And it just misses. It looked good, but Snead now, the count is full for Battlefield. As fans, we appreciate everyone putting in the time to see us and hear us today here at Battlefield Sports Network. As a pitch from Snead, this one's ripped down the line, foul. So good rip there by Williamson, but he just hooked it. Was a little bit too early on that one, as we'll try it again, 3-2. As we mentioned earlier, it's a nice sunny day here, but don't be fooled. It's about 48 degrees, so a little chilly down on the field. As this one's popped up into foul territory. Running down is Garrison battling the sun. Right up against the cage, he falls down, but he still makes the play. He tripped up on, looks like a little bit of a mound out there in the grass. Garrison looks okay, and he actually is able to make the play.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 15.
So now one gone for Battlefield. As we'll get the scoreboard updated here for you. So now stepping in for the Eagles, it's Drew Caroline, the catcher. As Snead gets the first out via the pop out there in the short outfield, as this heater's in there for a strike, and Caroline's quickly in behind the count, 0-1. So as we mentioned, fans, this game still of importance to Battlefield, looking to start the season now 3-0. But that conference game this Friday away at Patriots, Snead fires a curveball in there to second base, able to make the play and on to first. It was Jackson Baird over to Cunningham, and Battlefield now quickly 2 gone.
Now batting for Freedom, number 2.
Snead getting an out there in his infield. Jackson Baird playing second, and Battlefield working with Agnos at short. And we see Tyler Cluse over there at third. That's your infield for Battlefield with Benavides behind the dish. Snead up on the hill, and the outfield for Battlefield looks like Kuzmicki in left, Miles in center, and Garrison out in right. As this one in there for a strike from Snead, the left-handed batter, and Casey Cook. As we listen to the scouting before the game, he's the guy the Bobcats want to keep off the bases, as he's having a pretty successful season. Already 2 home runs for the Eagles. So Battlefield's still looking for their first long ball of the season, but when you got 2 already, as that one swung on and missed, as Snead challenging Cook there with that heater, and Cole up in the count now 0-2. And we haven't been doing the scoreboard. Sorry about that. It's now 0-2 to Cole, with Cole Snead on the hill. Casey Cook quickly behind now as Snead looking for the punch out. The pitch. That one missing upstairs and away. The count goes to 1-2 to Cook. So a few changes to the Battlefield infield is Adam Kuzmicki out there in left, the sophomore, making his season debut. Oh, we haven't even been doing the lineup either. Jeez. Sorry about that. This one's fouled on as Casey Cook is in there to bat. That should update, and it does. All right. So we'll be more consistent with that. Sorry about that. So we'll try it again. The 1-2 to Cook and the Eagles now with 2 gone in the inning. As we got a chance to talk with Coach Burkhart following the injury to Michelle. He says, despite the young arms we have, we're excited to move forward and have the next man up mentality for the rest of the season. As we see Cook foul that went off to left. So we'll do it again. 1-2. As we mentioned, Cole had a fantastic outing his last time up against the Forest Park Bruins. His second consecutive start as he's established himself for the most part as a strong number 2 here for Battlefield. The pitch from Sneed. Close as he was trying to paint the corner, but our officiate behind the plate said otherwise. So the count's back to 2-2. As the Battlefield coach is there in the dugout giving signals to Benavides to hand on over to Sneed. So here's the 2-2. This one's fouled off. Good battle brewing here from Cook at the dish. And we'll do it again, 2-2. Battlefield playing somewhat of a heavy shift here to Cook, the righty, but he looks to be hitting opposite field so far this season. So Battlefield shading over to the left side in the outfield as you see Craig Miles lined up to the left side of second base from this angle is that 2-seamer missing inside and low. So now the count is back to 3-2. So Matt Venezia here with you in the booth here on Battlefield Sports Network. This Monday night, a little brisky outside. We put the vest on for our interviews out on the field. So it's a little chilly as this one's ripped. It was up in the zone and Casey Cook takes it into center field. Miles feels it and it's a base hit for the Eagles.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 3, Michael Meglio.
So base hit for Cook. Now Michael Meglio standing into the box as we update that for you. And then we'll get the diamond here in a second. Oh, oops. He's not at second. He's definitely at first. And we'll reset the count. A lot of duties to make sure you guys can see everything going on. So Meglio, the left fielder, standing in. And now we see Sneed from the stretch. He's getting a pretty hefty lead over there at first. Is Casey Cook. Cunningham holding him. He now gets off the bag to play his position. This one missing low. As you now see Miles shift back to his normal center field position. So the Bobcats are definitely aware of the opposite field power that we just saw from Cook in the box as he took it to the left side of center. So he's definitely playing that opposite field type hitting. As we see Sneed here, this one in the dirt. And Benavides can't find it, but he gets to it quickly, keeping Cook there over at first. And now the count moves to 2-0. Oh, and one more. There we go. So the 2-0 now working to Meglio, the left fielder here for the Eagles, who are having themselves a good season. They're ranked so far 3rd in that poll. So 2 heavyweights trading blows tonight for the most part. So it should be a fun one as that one was checked on. Looked like he actually got a piece of it. So that one's in there for a foul and a strike. So the count moves to 2-1. Fans, we've covered every Battlefield baseball game so far. That's not really the plan. We really do a lot of different sports. It's not just baseball, but the way our schedule's worked out, we're able to bring you a lot of Battlefield baseball. As we mentioned earlier, the Friday game against Patriot will be covered by Prince William Sports and Entertaining, but I will be in the booth calling that one. So this one, they actually got Cook in a jam. Good pickoff from Sneed, and the Bobcats get out of the inning with Cunningham slapping the tag onto Cook there, getting a little bit too greedy. So the Bobcats get out of the inning, and we'll go to the bottom of the first. The Bobcats, 0-0 with the Eagles as we go to the bottom of the first on Battlefield Sports Network. All right, somebody turn me off. And then in here, just change it now to, where are we? Bottom of the first. And then now this part that I got to get used to. So this kid's pitching. And then batting now to lead off, it's going to be Craig. So Miles. I don't know why it says TJ. I guess this is his real name. So, all right. So now, now it says at bat. So we got to refresh. Refresh lineups. So it doesn't say at bat. We gotta change that. Come on. This kid. Pitching. There we go. Alright, at bat, Craig. Alright. So that's good, and then this is good. It says bottom, so that's kind of in between innings when you gotta change it. That's kind of the only annoying part. Here, you can have, bring these over here.
You want me to move this now? Or I don't know.
You don't have to. I mean, if you want to be able to test it out, so eventually, but like, since I have a guy doing it, you probably wouldn't be doing it. Normally, he would be here, and you could just be chilling with me. I can talk to you about stuff. But that's, as you saw, like, I like to create a little bit of conversation with the viewers if I'm talking to them. And when I get you or whoever's I'm doing play-by-play with, you want it to be a conversation.
Leading off the bottom of the first for the Bobcats, number 10, Craig Miles.
So it's usually at the most like maybe a minute break, and then I get back on. All right, here we go. We're back here for the bottom of the first inning, leading it off. It's Craig Miles. And Ronowitz, a pitcher for the Eagles. This one missing up and away to Miles. And the Bobcats ahead of the count now is Craig. Man, did he have a game against the Bruins. 4 for 4 with a 2-run double, an RBI triple, and 2 singles. Craig was on fire at the dishes. This one's in there for a strike. From Ronowitz. Yeah, and we saw Ronowitz's last name. I made a quick joke that, of course, I would get the hardest last name for the one time we see Freedom this season. As that one in the dirt to Miles, and Craig back ahead of the count. It's 2-1. But Ronowitz in here to pitch, as now you can see exactly what's going on with who's on the hill and who's at the dish. As that's Craig. The pitch from Ronowitz, the breaking ball. Wow, it did catch the corner. It looked like it broke late. But our crew chief behind the plate saying that did, in fact, catch the outside. So it's a 2-2 count to Miles. The pitch. Craig did get a piece of it. He chops it foul behind the backstop. So Battlefield's top 4 are really carrying the load. But Miles has done a fantastic job of getting on base, leading it off. And Battlefield, for the most part, with runners in scoring position, they've capitalized on the opportunity. So here's the pitch to Miles. He rips this one down the line. Is it fair? It is. Fair ball. Craig Miles. He's coasting. Craig might be able to get to third. As a missed cutoff, Craig's going to get into third, diving in, and it's a leadoff triple for Craig Miles. Great heads-up base running from Craig. And he's on with a leadoff triple. And once again, Zach Agnos getting up with another RBI spot. It feels like every time he steps in, he's getting a chance to bring in runners, and that's good for Battlefield.
Now batting for the Bobcats, number 14, Zach Agnos.
So Agnos is going to have a great chance here to get the Bobcats on the board early here in the bottom of the first. So as we just mentioned, Battlefield shortstop Zach Agnos, who will be getting the nod against Patriot on Friday. He steps in here playing shortstop tonight against Ronowitz. The pitch. The breaking ball diving away from the zone, and Zach quickly ahead of the count now 1-0. Oops, we got to refresh the count. There we go. Here's the pitch. Zach chops it to short. Should be an easy play over there for Cook, and he gets it out. So Zach will go now with a ground out, but the RBI. So the Bobcats get on the board first with an RBI ground out from Agnos. Every time he gets up, he's always driving in a run.
15, Carter Cunningham.
So that'll bring in the Battlefield shortstop, Carter Cunningham. And the Bobcats, as you can see on the scoreboard, on the board first. So we'll get Carter updated there for you, as you can see now. And that one misses for a ball. And Cunningham ahead of the count here, 1-0. So Battlefield wasting no time at all. Getting on top of their opponent tonight, the Freedom Eagles. Here comes the pitch from Ronowitz as Cunningham pops this one up. Backing up is Cook. He calls off the second baseman. And nearly losing it, but he's able to make the play. And down goes Cunningham on the pop-out. So that'll bring up Peter Benavides, the Battlefield catcher.
Now batting for the Bobcats.
There's now one gone for Battlefield. So Peter steps in having himself a pretty good season as he had a sac fly with the RBI last game in the 6-1 win over the Bruins. So Benavidez steps in with nobody on. And check that. There's actually now 2 outs. Let's get that up for you guys. 2 gone for Benavidez stepping in at the plate as this first one misses inside on Peter. And the count goes to 1-0. Here's the pitch coming. And checked on. Did he go? No, he did not. And... oh, wait. Yeah, apparently he did. Okay, I didn't think he did.
Home plate check.
Home plate umpire just making sure. So now it's a 1-1 count to Benavidez. Here's the pitch. That breaking ball catching the zone on there on the outside. Good curveball from Ronowitz. And the count moves now to 1-2. Oh, we got to clear the bases too. Jeez, we're falling apart here. There we go. So nobody on. A 1-2 count to Benavidez. Here's the pitch. Chopped on by Benavidez, staying alive there at the plate. Looks like he got a fastball inside from Ronowitz. Ronowitz from the full windup, the pitch, the breaking ball swung on and fouled. Oh, he got a piece of it. Didn't think he did, but Benavidez doing his best to stay alive there at the plate. Is it 2-2? That is right. Okay. It says 2-2 on the scoreboard. Not sure if that's completely accurate. This one missing way and away. So we're just going to keep up with the scoreboard. It says full count. We could be mistaken. Let's see. So it's a full count now to Benavidez.
Yes, okay, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even ask about that. Okay,
it's a 3-2 coming from Ronowitz. Here's the pitch. This one missing away, and now it's a full count. So I was right. That's what I thought. But, you know, it's okay. Bottom of the first inning, you see Peter Benavidez in against Ben Ronowitz at the pitch.
All right.
Here comes the payoff. The full count. This one missing in the dirt, and Benavidez, good job working a full count, and he will take his base, and that'll give Kyle Terrell a chance to step in for Battlefield. Oh, check that. Terrell is actually going to bat on deck. So Jamie Garrison, the right fielder for Battlefield, will step in.
Bobcats substitute runner number 22, Gavin Anderson.
And Gavin Anderson will take over for Benavidez over there at first base as he's the catcher, so we'll have time to gear up. But Battlefield right fielder Jamie Garrison steps in with 1 guy on, 2 outs here on Ronowitz. Ronowitz checks over at first. You got speedy base running there with Anderson over at first, so Ronowitz keeping an eye on him. Gavin caught 1 for 2 stealing this season, as was actually the third. So when he stole second, it came against Colgan in the opener. He was able to swipe that, but a good gun out behind the dish for the Sharks. As this one's thrown over by Ronowitz. Anderson easily back in there is checking him. It was Zach Honing. Bottom of the first inning, we saw a leadoff triple by Craig Miles. He continues to rake at the plate, and Zach Agnos just bringing him in. Doesn't seem to matter what position or where the Bobcats are. As this one's thrown over. Anderson's caught in a pickle, and he's in a rundown now. Anderson, ball comes loose on the tag, so Anderson's safe. That's why you don't give up hustling. As the tag was slapped on, it looked like the pitcher actually, or checked that the can't speak. The Eagles' first baseman Zach Honing slapping the tag, but the ball came loose, so Anderson's actually into second, and the count remains now 0-1. I don't know why it hasn't updated yet. Let's get back to that. Oh, and Terrell isn't up. Okay, so we still have a few things to fix here. Sorry about that. Is this one in there for a ball? So we'll get that updated. There we go. So Battlefield now with a runner on second. Runner on second is Gavin Anderson. So Jamie, if he can put this one in the outfield here for a base knock, Battlefield could double up their lead here to 2. So let's see what happens. It's a 1-1 from Ronowitz to Garrison. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That one up in the zone. It looked like a heater from Ronowitz. And now Garrison behind in the count 1-2. Let's see if he can make some 2-out magic here. As Battlefield got the base runner in Benavidez via the walk. Anderson comes in, gets in a pickle, and actually survives it. So he's at second. And that gives Garrison an RBI spot here for the Bobcats. And they've been very good with that all season long. Here's the pitch. The breaking ball ripped right to second as Garrison just missed that breaking ball, but good job hanging with it. So we will go to the top of the second inning. Not quietly, though. Zach Agnos' RBI ground out to short has Battlefield on top as we go to the top of the second. All right, so we turn this down. All right, and then reset this. Reset the outs. Clear the bases. And then now we got a pitching is Cole. So where's Cole? Cole. And then batting for them. I haven't even done our thing. So they have Michael Meglio back up, even though he was batting since their guy got picked off. He still stays in. Pitching. All right, there we go. All right, and then let's see how many people are watching. Cole is out there. Yeah, so they said 2 to 3 innings, but if he's going with ease, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he. I mean, all they really want from him though today is just because we don't have that many arms. They don't want to use him more than he needs to go, so they want to keep him fresh. What's going on, Miss Nelson?
What's up?
How many people do we have watching? I think we have. Is that a? That's got to be it. That's got to be a double-digit number, right?
Good. I actually get to sit and watch baseball tonight.
12 people watching. We have 12.
That's
Solid. That's solid.
Yeah.
All right. Now we get. There's so much things. I'll probably break it down to you real quick, so you can probably help me with this. So we're back here.
Leading off the top of the
Yeah,
second for the
this
Freedom
is
Eagles,
the
number
top
3,
of the
Michael
second. Here we go.
Meglio.
So Michael Meglio steps in for the Eagles, quickly down 1-0 as Cole Snead gets back on the bump. The Bobcats with a 1-0 lead thanks to the RBI ground out coming from Zach Agnos. Here's the pitch from Snead, and getting a lot of this one backs up Kuzmicki. Looks like he's under it. And Kuzmicki makes his first play in left for Battlefield of his varsity career. Definitely not easy to do that, and he retires Meglio on the first pitch, so that helps Snead out.
Number 5, Luke Meyer.
So the third baseman, Luke Maurer, steps in now for Freedom. 1 gone. I think everything's updated. All right, there we go. So now I gotta.
All right.
So Snead ready to work against Maurer.
Well, he's working.
And that one in there for a ball from Snead.
Is he still taking the trash?
It's a 1-0. Guys, we'll mention it again. Jolie Deneen shadowing us here in the booth as she's getting a chance to see what it's like during a play-by-play as she's going to be joining us within the next few weeks. We actually ordered her camera equipment, and she's going to be joining us here on the network. So not only for the videos, getting some interviews and seeing her on the screen, she's also going to be joining us in the booth. So we'll have most likely a play-by-play and color commentator. So it should be a lot of fun with these next few weeks of the season getting going as that one misses for a ball. 3-0 count to Maurer with 1 gone here for Freedom in the top of the second. But, you know, we talked with her. We're very excited. We're going to have a quick interview with her in between, actually during the top of the 4th inning. So stick around for that. You get to hear a little bit about her, kind of what's driven her to follow this path and join us here on the network as Snead fires in a strike. But, you know, we're thrilled to have her on the team and get another voice for Battlefield Sports, you know, so it's not just me. As Snead laying down a bunt down the line, looking to at least, but Klus giving a chase. That one misses down the line, foul. So Snead works it back to a full count. So stick around for that in the top of the 4th inning. We'll get you caught up with the newest member of Battlefield Sports Network, Jolie Deneen. So as it's now a full count from Snead, from the full windup to Maurer. This one's lined into the gap between first and second. Giving chase was Jackson Baird, but it'll be a base hit for Maurer.
Now batting for the
So now up, it'll be
4,
Brandon
Brandon
Egris. Egris steps in with 1 gone, a base runner now for Freedom. Oops, there we go. Egris steps in, the center fielder here for Freedom.
Oh boy.
Well, camps too, so we're almost to 2 in August.
This one in there for a strike from Snead.
Yeah,
As Battlefields, we're nearing just past 6:30 here on the stream. As we're in for a fun one, as the Battlefield Bobcats striking early here. Matt Venezia joining you with Battlefield Sports Network. Is this one? Oh, just missed upstairs. Looked good the whole way from up here from Sneed. As from Coach Burkhart, we talked to him. He's just looking for 3 to 4 innings from Cole. As if you guys know, he pitched last game against the Bruins, went 4 innings, 6 strikeouts, 2 hits. Just a solid first outing of his career. As he checks over to first, making sure that Maurer doesn't have too many ideas there over at first. But, and we're actually going to substitution. It'll be a pinch runner over there at first.
Eagle
And that pinch runner.
Number 22, Bryce Eisenreich.
Bryce Eisenreich, number 22, subbing in is
Oh, yeah, I like that a lot.
Maurer. I guess they want more speed over there because he's a third baseman, so I don't know why they would play the substitution. Doesn't really make sense. But I'm not the coach. I'm not making those decisions. So, but back to the at-bat as we have Eager stepping in now with a 1-1 count, 1 gone. Looking to get something going for the Eagles, who have 2 hits. Sneed checks back over to first. In there safely is Eisenreich. Fans, we thank you for joining us here on this Monday night for some Battlefield baseball. We encourage you to tune into Wednesday's stream. It'll be girls lacrosse against Broad Run. Should be a fun one. We're excited for that. As that one's in there for a strike from Sneed. As we actually thought we were going to get the stream running for their last game, and we were there, but we just couldn't establish a strong connection due to actually running out of gigs on our hotspot. So we apologize for that for anyone wanting to watch that one. But we can guarantee that we'll be up and running for Wednesday's action here at home. And then Thursday, the Pioneers come into town for girls soccer. Should be a fun one. Rivalry night as Sneed checks back over to first, and Eisenreich getting back in there ahead of the tag. It's Cunningham holding him close. But girls soccer, 2014, 15, and 16 state champions, and they've appeared in the state champions since their claim at glory in 2016. So as Eisenreich on the steal, it's a 1 bouncer, and Agnos couldn't control the bounce. As in there on the steal, it's Eisenreich. So now they have a runner in scoring position, and it must have been cut on and missed. Is that one?
Yes, he fell out of his glove.
Fell out of the glove there. So
Now
2 gone.
the
Sneed
Eagles,
getting the
Number
strikeout.
7, Ben Runowitz.
So the pitcher Ronowitz steps in.
We're going to have windows installed.
So the Eagles now
And the house.
with a runner in scoring position. Let's see if Ronowitz can help himself out at the plate.
I said, well, how do we just
As Sneed fires that one in there for a strike.
Oh, good.
But yeah, we have 3 quality streams, including this one. And then, as we mentioned earlier, if you're just tuning in with us, the Bobcats here on the Diamond take on the Pioneers this Friday away at Patriot. Us at Battlefield Sports Network will not be covering it. But, as this one's in the dirt from Sneed, I will be with Prince William Sports and Entertaining. We'll be getting you that live stream for the county to see, as basically Prince William Sports and Entertaining goes around to the bigger games of the week for each team around the county. And no better way to start off the spring season than with Battlefield and Patriot going head-to-head. Should be a fun one the whole way. As should be good. I will be getting the call for that one for play-by-play, so make sure you tune in. I'll be able to drop that link for you guys on the Battlefield Sports Network page, so you can listen in to me over with the county level. So I'm extremely excited. I got to do some basketball earlier this year and did a little bit of football too. So, I'm extremely excited to get more notice for myself and for you guys getting to see that. So we're trying to get you every game we can. As the whole 13 of you guys, we appreciate it. If you have family in the area, is actually the count is 1-0, not 0-1. We'll fix that here. So the 1-0. Here's Sneed's pitch. That one missing away for a ball. It's a 2-0 count to Sneed. Runner on second. Wait, there's 2 gone too. Jeez, it's falling apart here. But yeah, we appreciate everyone here. The link, if you saw it on our Twitter page, or you can actually go into my channel and you can actually share the link to whoever you want to watch and join us here at the fun as Sneed misses that one. It's a 3-0 count. Actually, that's a walk. Okay, so we were really behind there. So now a base runner, and it's second and first, and maybe the Eagles could be getting
Now
something
batting for
going
the
here.
Eagles, number 14, Zach Honig.
Looks like Jacob Lawler, who's going to be the next available pitcher for Battlefield, according to Coach Burkhardt. He's taking a stroll over to the bullpen. He could be getting loose in case Battlefield needs him here in the inning. So into bat as this pitch is lined. Giving chase is Miles. He's under it. There's two gone. And Miles makes the play. The Bobcats get out of the jam. Helping Snead out. Craig Miles makes the play as we didn't even get a chance to announce the batter was Zach Honing. So let's get caught up here on. So Honing flies out to center. We go to the bottom of the second with Battlefield on top, 1-0 on Battlefield Sports Network.
Who's doing color for you?
Well, we don't know yet, but it's probably going to be one of us. We're going to be both doing it at the same time. It might be where I could probably, well, you understand baseball, you said, so it could be something where you do play-by-play and I break it down with color, but we're going to mix it out. We're going to have fun with it. It's going to be really cool. So wait, who's up to bat for Battlefield now? Kyle. Kyle is up, and then pitching is Ronowitz still. This is kind of the whole breakdown of what we do here. Where's Ronowitz?
I'm trying to figure out what they've got a commit to Carolina. I don't know who it is.
Yeah, that's right. It's their shortstop. Pretty sure Casey Cook.
Yeah. He must be pretty good. It's Carolina.
Yeah. Is it UNC? No, is it NC State? I thought it was NC State.
Oh, I don't know. Coach said Carolina, but he may not. He may have.
Yeah. I know the center fielder for Colgan. Yeah, Colgan. He's playing at ECU with Zach. Well, he's a junior, but he'll be at ECU. That's crazy. So,
Zach committed yet?
yeah, Zach is fully committed. All right, why isn't this?
Yes. Zach will be there next year.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. If I get cold, I might tonight.
Yes,
Hey,
ma'am, please do.
we could use the entertaining here. All right, there we go. So that's loaded, and then we gotta clear this. So actually, I might. Let's see. We can. Okay. So if we'll get you. Kind
Leading
of
off the
involved
bottom of the
here.
second for the Bobcats, number
All you
24, Kyle Terrell.
Let's see. Well, all you do is for a ball, press B. For a strike, you press S, and I can do the other stuff. Start off easy. See where it takes. Oh, let me get back on the mic. Jeez. All right, we're back on the air as Kyle Terrell, the designated hitter for Battlefield, steps in. There you go. Oh, wait. Let's fix the scoreboard here. There we go. So Ronowitz against the Battlefield designated here. Terrell, as he fouls this one off, the count goes even to 1-1. Strike. Yes. There you go. And it'll update just like that. So we're getting Jolie some work here before she gets on the air, just to be familiar with everything going on here. We got a lot of equipment running for just a two-person team. As this breaking ball misses away for a ball. Terrell ahead of the count. And the Bobcats protecting a 1-0 lead. As you see Terrell in the top left-hand of your screen, the batter. And the picture in the top right, it's Ben Ronowitz. As the 1-2, Terrell swing and a miss as he gave a healthy hack on that one. Strike. There you go. And the count is now 2-2 to the Battlefield designated here. Kyle had 2 walks and a single for him. Last game is that one in the dirt for a ball. And the count moves to 3. Oh, we got to reset the. There are no base runners. There we go. So it's a full count to Terrell. Looking to lead off and get something going here for Battlefield. And on deck for the Bobcats, it's Adam Kuzmicki, the sophomore making his debut tonight. As this one's in there.
Oh.
Terrell, it was low, but it's in there for a strike. So we'll do Z to clear the count, and then O for the out. Just like that.
Now batting for Battlefield, number 6, Adam Kuzmicki.
Down goes Terrell on K's. And stepping in is the left fielder making his debut, Adam Kuzmicki. So nobody on. A full clear count here as Kuzmicki chops this one weakly behind him foul. And Adam behind. Oh, we need to update who's up. There we go. There we go. All right, there it is. And then okay. Getting everything going here is Ronowitz a pitch. That one's inside of Kuzmicki, and his first plate appearance, he gets a base hit. First career hit. What's up with these sophomores showing out their first ever game? First it was it was Tyler Cluse
Now batting for
in the
Battlefield
opener,
number 4,
and then we
Jackson
saw Joe Christopher the other night in his debut get his first hit, and now Adam Kuzmicki. So the youngsters are stepping up when the spotlight is there. Good stuff for them. That's what we love to see, and I'm sure Coach Burkhart very happy with the group of underclassmen he's chosen to represent the Bobcats here on the varsity team, as this one's fouled off by Baird. And can you see that outlet right there? Do we have room in there? Oh, let me get this. I'll get the extension cord. Sorry, some technical things going on here as Ronowicz gets set. As getting back there, looking to pick off Kuzmicki were the Eagles. Unplug the bottom one. Yeah. And then put this in there. Oh, that's the camera. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll get it back. That's okay. Sorry, fans. And then grab that one that fell out. We're going to get it back up in a second. Here we go. This one's chopped weakly to the picture, and Ronowicz on the underhand over to first. Sorry you missed that out, but we're going to get it back for you right now.
Now
There we
batting
go.
for the Bobcats number 1,
Alright, we're
Tyler
back. We're
Cluse.
back. And then, sorry, wait. Take that little thing right there. Yeah. You might have to go around the tripod and then plug that into the white extension. Sorry, fans, we had to make some quick adjustments there. As now there's 2 gone with a runner on second for Battlefield. As we're trying to get everything set up here. Into bat, it's Tyler Cluse as he watches that one for a ball. Thank you, appreciate that. So Tyler Cluse steps in for the Battlefield, and he watches the first one in there for a ball. Should have done that before the game, but got to make sure that hotspot doesn't die on us, or else this stream goes down. So ground out to pitcher was Baird, and Tyler Cluse, the sophomore, steps in as he swings and misses as that one, and the count moves to 1-1. So there we go. Tyler Cluse in the 9th spot tonight for the Bobcats, playing the DH, or the Battlefield. I can't speak tonight. Bobcats playing the DH for Snead tonight. As Cluse, here's the 1-1, and he drives this one. It's popped up to center. Under it, it's Egris, and he gets there shading into right. And that'll be it for the Bobcats. As we move now to the top of the 3rd with Battlefield still on top, 1-0 on Battlefield Sports Network. Sorry that was a little complicated there with all the wires and stuff, but all right, now that should do that, and then we go in here. Okay, I'll tell you, it's okay. If the ump doesn't do anything, you're good. If he does one of these, that's when you know it's a strike. And then you can, yeah, the umpire, and then you can also see on the scoreboard. It's not always right. I'll tell you if it's right. But for the most part, I mean, it's pretty accurate. So who's out there? Cole's still out there. Okay, good for Cole. The more we can get, actually, Cole's kind of thrown a pretty good amount, more than, because Matt was a senior. He's not supposed to be. He wasn't supposed to have a torn UCL. He got hurt last game.
Oh, wow.
So that kind of blows. Who's up? Brad Oliver.
Do I have to do those little things after every time they pitch it?
Yeah, yeah. So just so the fans see it. Oh, let me clear the bases. But I for the most part, can help you with that too. Clear the count and then outs. Okay. Yeah, no worries. You can have more than you want a Gatorade?
I'm gonna drink this.
Okay.
Gotta get some caffeine in.
Oh yeah. So, I mean, it gets a little crazy, but not too bad. Then, Tyler flew out to center. So their guy has 1 walk.
Leading off the top of the 3rd for the Eagles, number 25, Bradley Oliver.
No break at all, but we're back. All right, we're back to bring you some top of the 3rd inning action. Fans, if you're just tuning in, Matt Venezia here with you in the booth at Battlefield High School, the local time 6:45, as Snead back out for his 3rd inning of work. The Bobcats sank to an RBI ground out from Zach Agnos on top, 1-0 here over Freedom. As stepping in, it's Brad Oliver, the right fielder, as he chops this one foul. It's Cluse giving chase, but it's foul. 1 second. Sorry, let me get it back to here. There you go. Yeah. Sorry, there you go. Yep.
So it's an 0-1 now to Oliver as Cole Snead ahead of the count quickly as he's going to go from the full windup. The pitch. And that one missing just upstairs for a ball. The Bobcats here on this Monday night sitting 2-0 on the season, #1 in the Northern Virginia baseball poll and rankings. So they're looking to continue that charge here as the breaking ball from Snead misses inside for a ball. Here in the top of the third inning, Cole Snead getting the start, his second consecutive start in as many games for Battlefield due to senior Matt Michelle getting hurt last game in relief of Snead. As this one's chopped foul for a strike. Matt having arm issues, he was told he could play through it, and eventually it would lead to him getting a partial torn UCL after an MRI revealed those results that were bad news for Battlefield and their pitching staff, as he was supposed to be a really dominant ace for the Bobcats on the hill. So the Battlefield Bobcats now with Snead stepping in here on the pitch. This one's chopped right back to him. Man, they just always find a way back to him, as he had 3 of those last game, as that's in there for the out. And then the count is cleared. So 1 gone there as we see Oliver chopping it right back.
Now batting for the
Back
Eagles,
up,
number 8,
leading
Ben
back
Williamson.
off, it's Ben Williamson, who last time up, it was a fly out to right. And actually, correction, we did say that Casey Cook was the shortstop for the Eagles. It's actually Ben Williamson. That's an error on me here in the booth. So we'll change this back so you guys can see who's up. Ben Williamson getting back in here in the box. 0 for 1 with a fly out to right. Pitch. That 2-seamer missing upstairs for a ball. So the Bobcats with Agnos, obviously the first shirt #1, were in a tough spot to figure out who would be the number 2. And it was supposed to be Agnos and Michelle, and then figure out who a 3 was. So now the Bobcats had to figure out a 1 or a 2. Sorry, that one's in there for a strike. And Cole showing out in his first varsity appearance of his career last game with 4 innings of 6 strikeout, 2 ball, 2 hit baseball, or 2 walk baseball. Sorry. And he really got the job done. So the confidence has grown, and with 4 days rest, as that one's in there for a strike. With 4 days rest before he gets back on the hill, Coach Burkhart feeling confident to give Cole the ball today against a very talented Freedom Eagles team, as we mentioned. They're ranked #3 in those rankings. So another tough matchup here for Battlefield is Snead here on the 1-2. This one's chopped foul. Snead just really putting himself there, getting the job done for the Bobcats on the hill. So then that opens the door for Coach Burkhart to look for one of those number 3s, and a guy who could be there for the Battlefield is a JT McGuire, even a Colby Vollmer. So it'll be interesting to what Coach does moving forward now with losing such a great talent. A swing and a miss. Going down on strike was Williamson, as Snead gets his second punch out of the night. It'll be really interesting to see what
Now batting for Freedom, number
Coach
15,
Burkhart does
Drew
moving
Caroline.
forward with his starters. But the bullpen's definitely there for Battlefield. And Colby Vollmer, man, did he have a great start or great appearance with a 2-inning save last week against Colgan in the win. It wasn't easy, but he was able to get the job done. So he's kind of set to be the closer here for Battlefield. But we'll see. Plenty of options in the bullpen for Coach Burkhart to use. As that curveball in there for a strike, let's update the scoreboard here. And Snead ahead of the count now, 0-1 to the new batter, Drew Caroline. The catcher, he had a ground out to second, and able to make that play was Baird over there, over to Cunningham. So here's the pitch, that 2-seamer missing up and away for a ball. So a lot of drama, as you could say, for Battlefield here earlier on in the season. But despite losing Michelle, the Bobcats feel very highly of their talent and especially their bullpen. That's really what the team is built on this year. That one's in there for a strike from Snead. He powers in that 2-seam fastball.
Could you cover this? I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
No worries. So we'll get the PA announcing going here in a second.
Anything from the snack bar?
Maybe another thing of Airheads would be great.
Another thing of Would you like anything, John?
No, that's fine, thank you.
So here's the pitch, the 0-2, and this one's fouled on as the other night we had to bounce around between doing the PA because he
What's-
stepped
what's
out for a
that?
second. That like over the loudspeaker, I'll be like, now batting. And actually, I like doing the loudspeaker, so
Yeah.
we'll actually be able to get a little bit of loudspeaker public announcing here in a second as Cole Snead the pitch. This one's chopped on foul by Caroline, still stepping in as he's 0 for 1 with a ground out to second. The count is definitely 1-2. All right, so we got to get that going. Oh, jeez, we have to do that. Okay. Crap. Okay. All right. Well, a lot of duties here to do in the booth, but it's okay. As that one misses for a ball. Yeah. That one misses for a ball. Do you get this one? We'll do that. Caroline looking to keep the inning alive for the Eagles. The pitch, and that actually drills Caroline. The breaking ball missing. So now stepping in. We're like bouncing around here in the booth. Stepping in now for the Eagles, it'll be Casey Cook. So 2 gone for the Eagles, looking to create some magic here with the runner on first. Oh, jeez, I gotta do this. Now batting for the Eagles, the second baseman, number 2, Casey Cook. Yeah, it's a little fun. I actually like doing that, so it's okay. There's just a lot of duties to do, and Snead gets called for the balk. So that'll move the base runner up to second. And, oh, we got hit by pitch. So we got a time here. Let's see what's going on. And we're going to have a pinch runner here. Should I announce? I'm going to announce it. 26. That's definitely not 26. 16. Cole Navoa. In the pinch run, number 16, Cole Navoa. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if you're watching this, but we got a lot of different things going on here in the booth as our PA guy just stepped out for quite a second, which is okay, but it just makes it a little bit complicated here in the booth. As Casey Cook steps in, and the count should be 0-0. That one in there for a ball. Yeah, so if you get that one, I'll tell you what the pitches are.
Okay.
I actually like doing it. It was, it's fun to kind of bounce around and do some stuff. So Snead with 2 gone, creating a little bit of drama here in the inning. You could assume this could be his last inning as we see Lawler almost ready in the bullpen. This one's fouled on for a strike. As Snead giving him an inside. Looked like a 2-seamer coming back over the heart of the plate. And a late swing decision there by Cook. As we mentioned, Navoa in the pinch run. The count is 1-1 with 2 gone here in the top of the third. The Bobcats looking to end the inning here with no blood, but it's going to be a little bit tough here for Snead with a runner on second. We got a time as Cook calling time in the box. And Coach Burkhardt telling us he just needs innings out of his starters and innings out of his bullpen. Just put a 0 on the inning and move on. And for the most part, the Battlefield starters have done an excellent job of that. As this 2-seamer in there for a strike from Snead. And the count moves to 1-2. So we'll see what Cook can do here at the plate as he's quickly behind now. 1-2 to Cole Snead. Most likely it for Snead here on the mound. Let's see if he can end on a high note. Snead gets set. Here's the pitch. As Navoa getting dancy there at second. Here's the pitch. This one's fouled on. Heads up over there by the soccer field as that one actually takes a hop over the track. So that one's into that side. So that's still a ball or a strike. Cole Snead, another dynamite start for him against a really tough team in the Eagles. They have we talked to their coach earlier today, and he feels confident with this lineup here against a very talented Battlefield team. Here's a picture from Snead. That one inside, nearly drilling Cook there, and Benavides trying to calm Snead down as they're just trying to get one last strike here and head into the dugout without being touched. Snead looking for the sign for Benavides behind the plate. Snead gets set. He looks over to second. Here's the pitch. Just missing a really good pitch there from Snead, but it misses for a ball. And the count is now 2-2. Benavides get okay, it's 3-2. Okay, 3-2. Lost count of that one there. A 3-2 count. Sneed looking to get Cook out right here. And that breaking ball not able to come back. And now up to the plate. It's Michael Meglio. Now up to the plate for the Eagles, the left fielder, number 3, Michael Meglio. So Meglio steps in.
Thank you, Matt.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm so sorry about that.
No, no worries, no worries. So we're back here. Oh, thank you so much. Gotta have my airhead, you know. So now 2 gone. That one in there for a strike from Sneed. He's able to get right back to what he was doing earlier. Sneed ahead of the count 0-1. So second and first now for the Eagles, threatening here with some 2-out magic in the top of the 3rd inning. Oh, I did that again. Cole Sneed gets set with 2 guys on base, and he's going to give a check over to Navoa over there, pinch running at second. As Caroline was hit by a pitch, that's what started this, and then on a balk from Sneed that moved Caroline up to second with the free 90 feet. And then a base on balls work by the first baseman, Casey Cook. Or check that, he's not the first baseman. That was fake. The second baseman, Casey Cook, able to work the 4-ball count. And looks like Agnos getting some word with Baird over there at second. Could see a potential play of some sort as they're making sure they're on the same page. As Agnos signaling, looks like to Sneed and Baird, trying to see if they can catch him off. Dancing around there, and this one hanging a curveball with Sneed, fielded by Kuzmicki. They're going to wave him home. It's on line. Oh, and Benavides couldn't control it as it bounced up on him, and that's going to be ruled a base hit and RBI.
16,
Michael Meglio with the base hit and the RBI. So able to move up as everybody. Actually, Meglio able to get to second. So now Battlefield a little bit of some work here. 3rd and 2nd, still 2 gone. The Eagles able to work the magic, and the score is now tied at 1.
Eagles, number 22, Bryce Eisenreich.
And they actually have pinch hitting. Eisenreich will now pinch hit. Or they maybe just substituted him into the lineup as the utility guy. So now Sneed, he's got some heavy lifting to do here to get out of the inning, as that one's in there for a strike. There we go. Still 2 gone. This could definitely be a turning point of the ball game. As Sneed ahead of the count 0-1, but 3rd and 2nd, the Eagles are not going out of this inning without a fight, as they have a big chance to put a 3 spot here in the inning on Sneed. Looking to lay one down there was Eisenreich, but the pitch missed inside. Count goes to 1-1. The Bobcats will have due up next inning. Craig Miles, Zach Agnos, and Carter Cunningham. So hopefully they can respond to this somewhat of a push here by the Eagles. Sneed the pitch. That one in there for a strike, as backing out of the box on that 2-seamer was Eisenreich. And it's now a 1-2 count. Can Sneed get out? This is most likely it for him, as we see Lawler watching on from the pen. And I'd imagine if this thing gets any worse, not that it's worse, but if a base hit here, 2-run score, if that happens, I'd imagine that Jacob Lawler gets a call from the pen. Sneed comes set. The 1-2. This one's on the ground in the gap. That'll score 1. Coming on home, Kuzmicki will fire. And getting under the tag, it's a 2-run RBI single from Eisenreich.
Eagles, number 2, Casey Cook, and number 3, Michael Meglio. Now batting for Freedom, number 4, Brandon Igros.
And it's now 3-1 Eagles with a 3 spot here in the inning. And who's up now? Meglio? No. Meglio? Maurer.
Yes.
Maurer's up, okay. And wow. So Coach Burkhart coming over to make the walk, and that will be it for Cole Sneed. Jacob Lawler just awaiting the call. Or at least that should be it. Let's see.
And is that Lawler? Lawler's waiting. He has not gotten the call yet, so maybe coach just wants to give him a talk and leave him in. And Lawler's actually headed out now, so we'll take a quick break as Battlefield making a call to the bullpen. That'll be it for Cole Sneed. As Sneed gets through 2 2/3 innings. Four hits and 2 strikeouts on his line tonight. So we will step away for just a second to get caught up on this line score stuff with Battlefield now trailing 3-1. Oh, we got to update the scoreboard. Jeez. Sorry about that. Here in the top of the third, it's 3-1 Eagles on Battlefield Sports Network. Oh my gosh, it's gotten really crazy here. Jeez. Okay, 2 outs. No longer. Okay, so Lawler's warming up. And I think it's just a runner on third, right? Just a runner on third? Wow, geez, this could be huge. All right, so Mauer's still up for them?
No.
No, because he got a base hit. Yeah, that's right. So, so confused. Okay.
22.
Wait, so who's on third? Who's on third?
Number 22, Eisenreich. We don't know if he's a substitute or just a.
So it should be Egers up right now. Okay. All right, I think I know.
That's correct.
All right, I think I know.
Number 4, Brandon.
Egers is up. So let's get him up here. All right, so that's updated. Let's see how many 12 people. What the heck? My cousin's watching, but what the? Okay, that's different. Okay. All right, so now we gotta do this. We gotta put Jacob in the pitch. Where's Jacob Lawler? Pitching. Okay. Oh, gee.
When you're so energized, eating all these airheads.
I know, right? I gotta be right. Tomorrow's gonna be such an awful day.
Now
Got
pitching for
3
the
tests and a
Bobcats, number
quiz.
7, Jacob Lawler.
So we're back. Battlefield getting themselves in a tough situation, and they're not out of the woods yet. So Jacob Lawler coming in relief of Cole Sneed, and a 3-run inning from the Eagles has them on top 3-1, and Lawler coming in to get some cleanup duty here. As Egers steps in facing Lawler. The pitch. This one's driven and it's stroked, but right to Kuzmicki. He makes the play and a huge out needed for Battlefield. So we go to the bottom of the third with now a 3-run inning, putting the Eagles on top 3-1 on Battlefield Sports Network. All right. So now pitching for them. Now we got to do at bat. And for us, it's Craig. Craig is leading it off. And pitching should be the Ronowitz kid. There we go. Can I do the announcing for Craig Miles?
You absolutely can.
Because like when our guys go, I like get it. I'm like, Craig Miles. Like, I get into it.
Yeah.
So I get a little excited. Wow. So those innings never really happen where it's that crazy. But,
Baseball.
yeah.
Reno's pretty good though.
Yeah.
Okay, so 22 is now playing first.
22 is now playing first.
Yes.
Okay, so that's Eisenreich.
Eisenreich, yeah. And then who's playing third? Is that still the same three bases? No. I can't see what number
it is. 14. That's Honing. And Eisenreich's at first.
Okay.
So I think that takes care of it, right?
They took Meyer out. They moved Honig from first to third.
So is Mauer still in? You think he's done?
No, he's done.
Okay. All right. So one. Okay.
Great lines.
Now batting for Battlefield, the center fielder, number 10, Craig Miles.
Yeah.
I love doing that. All right, fans, we're back here on the mic. Sorry, that was a little loud. Sorry if I just
deaf and do there. Sorry about that. So we're ready to roll. Battlefield needing a response to that from the Eagles, and no better man to have lead off than Craig Miles. So the center fielder with a triple already under his belt today, and it's just the third inning. So Craig is killing it just like he has every game this season so far. So Ronowich missing away on the first one for a ball, and a swing and a miss coming from Miles, and the count is now even at 1-1. So Jacob Lawler now into pitch for Battlefield. And the Bobcats are still going to be working that DH with Kyle Terrell batting for the pitching spot. As it's a 1-1 count here to Miles. The pitch coming from Ronowitz, a full windup. That breaking ball stays away for a ball. Battlefield bench trying to cheer on Miles at the plate, who really doesn't need that much cheering on. He's just raking himself right now. So we'll see what Ronowitz has here on the pitch. That one looks like a fastball missing away, and it's a 3-1 count. So Battlefield can get a leadoff running with the meat of the order coming up with Agnos up next. That could be very crucial to the Bobcats responding here in the inning. So it's a 3-1 to Miles. The pitch. That one able to catch the outside. Looked at a breaking ball, catching the outside. Good pitch there from Ronowich. And it's a full count to Craig Miles. Miles facing Ronowich. Here comes the pitch. That one stroked. And it just, maybe by a few inches, missed, being a double down the line. Wow. So close with that speed. Battlefield really could have used that to get the inning going, as Miles will have to try it again here at the plate just a little bit early on that one. Ronowich, here's the pitch. Miles rips it into the gap, giving chase and able to cut it off. Miles is going for it. He's going for second. In on the dive, Craig Miles, a leadoff double for Battlefield. And the fans approve. Can I do Zach?
Yes, sir.
Now batting for Battlefield, the shortstop, number 14, Zach Agnos. So as you heard it from me on the loudspeaker, it's Zach Agnos into bat for Battlefield now with the Bobcats. Craig Miles, what can't the kid do? What can't the kid do? He is just absolutely killing it for Battlefield right now. Craig with a triple and a double on the day, and again, giving Zach an RBI spot. It feels like every time that Craig is up, Zach's always got a chance of bringing some runs, and he gets another golden opportunity here to strike for Battlefield. So let's see what Agnos can do here, having a good start to the season, a good chunk of RBIs already for him as he leads the team in RBIs. Here's the pitch. The breaking ball missing away. Agnos ahead of Ronowich. Now it's a 2-0. As you guys can tell on that loudspeaker, I love to get into it as if you're at an actual game, and hearing the crowd get excited and energized on that, it's all we can ask for here in the booth. So, more important things to work with now as Agnos faces a 2-0. It's a hitter's count. When you're trailing 2, I'd imagine he'd be swinging on this one. Here's the pitch. That breaking ball catching the inside for a strike. Yeah, that was close, but it was a strike. So it's a 2-1 now to Agnos. Oh, there's no outs. Sorry, guys, if you were confused. There are no outs. That is my fault. There are no outs. So it's a 2-1. Nobody gone with Miles at second. You'd imagine a base hit will score him, and Agnos calls for time. Smart decision by him is giving over to look. Was Ronowich over there at second. Fans, we appreciate everyone keeping up with us here with Battlefield Baseball. All 16 of you. Wow. That's a good amount. We appreciate it. So sorry if the quality is not all that great right now. I'll get on that in a second. This one's ripped foul from Agnos, and the count moves to 2-2. There we go. That fixes it. There we go. So now the quality is better. So I don't know how long it's been like that. Sorry about that. Comment if it looks weird. If you can't see anything, let us know. I really want to know what you guys see on the other side. It's a 2-2, but stepping off is Ronowich, as he's not out of the inning here. I mean, still trying to find some outs with the Battlefield meat of the order coming up, and they've really been carrying the Bobcats as the top and meat of the order this whole season so far. Just the third game of the year getting underway. Agnos on the 2-2. That breaking ball, good eye from Zach. That was not an easy one to lay off of, and he did. So the count is now full with Carter Cunningham, who's still looking to catch his stride here in the third game of the season. Once he gets going, the Bobcats bats are really going to be flying. As Agnos, that one came back and drilled Ronowicz. Could Zach beat it out?
Oh!
Not able to make the play. It was Ronowicz. Miles is coming home. Safe under the tag. Great heads-up base running from Craig Miles. And Battlefield ties it. And once again, fans, believe it or not, Zach is going to get credit for that RBI. Unbelievable stuff we're seeing from Craig Miles and Zach Agnos. So Agnos will get the infield base hit and the RBI, and the Bobcats are only down by 1. What a response. Carter Cunningham looking to keep it going now with still nobody gone. Agnos at first. And we get a mound visit to make sure Ronowicz is okay, as that liner actually caught him on the, looks like the thigh. He looks okay. So stepping in for Battlefield, it's Carter Cunningham. We'll clear the count for you guys. There we go. So 1 on, Battlefield trailing by 1. Wow. What an exciting, that's one of the most exciting calls I've had. Yeah, absolutely. Great heads-up base running for Miles to pick up that Ronowicz didn't have the ball when he dove to try and flip it with his glove, it looked like, as that one misses low for a ball. Fans, in the next half inning, top of the 4th, we're going to get some interview questions in with Jolie Deneen, our newest member of Battlefield Sports Network, helping us out here on the technical side of the broadcast. And I'd imagine within the next week or maybe 2, she's going to be in here with the booth with us. And she's, from what we've heard, she's ecstatic, really excited. Just throw over, checking Agnos there. He's just had a fantastic season for Battlefield. You know, she's ecstatic to help us out here, and it's going to be really fun. And I'm super thrilled to have her here on the broadcast team. But the streams and the videos are just going to look so much better. So that breaking ball misses away. It's now a 2-0 count. Cunningham, as we mentioned, looking to find his stride. As he was a great hitter for Battlefield last year. Arguably, well, with Miles killing it right now. But Cunningham is supposed to be one of the bigger hitters for Battlefield. Let's see if he can get that started tonight, as he's 0 for 1 with a pop out to short. That one missing inside and getting away. And for whatever reason, he still throws down. As Agnos clearly way ahead of it there, as the throwdown came from catcher Drew Caroline as it got away from him. And it's a 3-0 count with now Agnos on second. So Cunningham, maybe a base hit and an RBI could help him out here. It's, I would think with, let's see here, 3-2 you're trailing with a guy on second, a 3-0 count. I think you're taking here. You want to take as many base runners as you can get. I would imagine that Cunningham would be holding and taking on this pitch. Let's see what Ronowicz gives him. Maybe it's a heater and he goes for it. This one missing away, and it's a 4-pitch walk to Carter Cunningham. Do you want me to get this one, Peter?
There you go.
Now batting for Battlefield, the catcher, number 3, Peter Benavides. Yeah, the fans were not as excited for Peter, but let's see. Maybe he'll give him something to cheer about here with this one. As the scoreboard should, oh, it's because, okay, there we go. Scoreboard's going to update right now. Still nobody gone. So Snead found himself a rough jam. Right now, Snead is in line for the loss because Lawler came in when Battlefield was trailing. Now, if the Bobcats can at least tie it before this game ends, Snead will be a no decision. He will not be counted for anything that happens on the line score. So the Bobcats looking to help Cole out and avoid him a loss. As Freedom getting a mound visit here is now stepping in for Battlefield. It'll be Peter Benavides, the catcher for the Bobcats. As Cunningham walked and Benavides had to walk himself last time up. So the Bobcats second and first, nobody gone here in the bottom of the 3rd.
The Freedom catcher threw to second in case Agnos took a big turn.
Yeah.
And they could pick him up.
Right, yeah. I figured, yeah, that's the reason he threw now. I figured he already knew that Zach wasn't going anywhere, that he was already standing on first or second. So just to make sure, as Benavides is actually going to pop this bunt foul. So he's clearly going to try and move Zach over as much as he can. With Agnos on second, Cunningham at first. Let's make sure our gig account, or gig mount here is solid. 23 still. Okay, great. That is fantastic news. That's very good. This one missing way away, but it was a pitch out on purpose. Looking to catch Cunningham off, but then maybe see if Agnos would run off, and smartly Zach gets back to the bag. Wait, that was a... Okay. But the first one was a strike. Sorry. Oops, I did the wrong thing. Sorry. There we go. 1-1.
Mhm.
So Benavides walked his last time. The pitch, he lays down the bunt successfully. He might be able to beat this out. No throw as Benavides on the bunt. It's an infield single. Battlefield, 3 consecutive base runners are fully loaded for the right fielder, Jamie Garrison.
You want to do Jamie?
I'll do Jamie.
Please do.
Now batting for Battlefield, the right fielder, number 11, Jamie Garrison. And the fan section getting loud for Jamie. A really tough spot for the Eagles now with the bases fully juiced for Battlefield. Nobody gone. So let's see what the Bobcats can do here.
Who's the substitute runner first? Is that
And subbing in to run, it's Gavin Anderson for Battlefield. As nobody gone, fully loaded, as the Bobcats already have 1 in the inning. Is Garrison? Oh, and he gets drilled. And that counts as an RBI for Jamie.
There you go.
And Jamie's height, he's okay. He looks okay. It looks like it got him in the lower
Bobcat
section.
runs
Like we're
scored
going to
by
check on it.
15, Zach
But the
Hager.
more important thing, it's an RBI, and the game is tied. It is 3-3. So Cole Snead is a no decision now. That's great news for him. He is not in line for the loss. And into bat. Oh, did you already do Kyle?
No,
I can do
please.
Kyle.
Yeah,
Please do.
Let's go.
Now batting for Battlefield, number 24, the designated hitter, Kyle Terrell. Here we go as Kyle Terrell steps in. He drives this one, but it's a foul ball as it goes behind in the backstop. He had a strikeout last time up, and Battlefield, wow. Just in quick response, just an automatic like reflex almost, they have come to now tie. Ooh, there's no out. Sorry, I did that wrong. This game's getting intense, as we just heard Jolie say. We're set for a fun interview in the top of the 4th. That one nearly a heads up. I don't know if Terrell needed to crouch for that one. It would have probably hit him in the shoulder or the arm, but crouching down, that was close to his head. So the count moves to 1-1. Still nobody gone, and they're fully juiced. It's a pitch from Ronowitz on the way. In the dirt, good block there from Caroline behind the dish. And the count moves to 2-1.
Activity in the Freedom Bullpen.
And as we see it now, the bullpen getting loose. As there's some activity, it looks like a right-hander getting loose for the Eagles. As the count is 2-1, and we're going to get a time. And that's our head coach heading out. Could there? I don't know how long their guy's been warming up, but he could be coming in right now.
That's 21. Jack.
And this is their second mound visit of the inning. Let's see. And that'll be it. So Rodowich is done. And looks like at least number 20. He's got a 20 on his jersey. 21. So Jack Greentree will come in. That'll be the night for Rodowich. Only 1 strikeout to his line in 2 innings and more because he wasn't able to register an out. But that'll be the night. I think he had a walk too, so 2 walks. That's it for Rodowich. And Jack Greentree will come in.
Now pitching for the Freedom Eagles, number 21. Jack
So we'll take a break
Greenwood.
as Greentree will get his warm-ups here. As the Bobcats in the inning coming to tie. It's 3-3 on Battlefield Sports Network. My goodness. Back and forth action. Kyle's still up, right? Yeah. And that's good. That's good. All right, let's see how many people we got. I'm thinking like 18. 16. Okay, that's still really good. What is that? Who is
Arnold Wallace?
I don't know who that is. My
Fan.
goodness.
A nice fan.
Do you want, since you've got an idea of how I do it, do you want to maybe get like an out or two kind of calling it? Do you want to try it on the
What
air?
do you mean? Like, just like,
Like as
say
if you were actually
comments?
doing it. You could be like, here's the pitch from Greentree, and then do you want to do it? You want to try it? It's okay. Not yet, or
you can
it's
kind of tell me what to say a little bit?
yeah. So like, I'll be like, whatever. Here's the pitch. Here comes the throw, or whatever.
Mhm.
You always say the picture. So like, Green, we can do our guys. So you're more Jacob Lar. We'll do him in the. So once we'll do you in a list. So you can still listen for a little. We'll do like when we're pitching to the top of the 5th. We can do you.
Okay.
Because it's Battlefield pictures. You'll know everything, and all you have to really mention is just their batter like the one time. But if you want to try it to see how it.
So, like,
How it
here's
feels?
batting up. Like,
So well, when you're doing it, it'll be us on defense. So like, here's the picture of Jacob Lawler. And it's hitting to the outfield, and then I can tell you which position it's fielding it. So let's say he hits it to right field, I can be like a point. You'll be like, here's Jamie Garrison fields it. You can just test it out. If you mess up, it's okay. First try. And I'll announce that to the air. That'll be really cool. So wait, I have to change. Ronowich is done.
so, like, Here to bat is blah blah blah.
Up to bat, and I'll point to who it is so you know, and then
Okay.
that's kind of it. So when you see the count, it'll be like, here's the 0-1, or here's the 2-1, and then if it's a strikeout, it's like swing and a miss, or down on strikes, like something. Just, bring. That's what the energy you want to.
Yeah.
Really
just
bring
kinda
that.
wish I knew it was gonna be a little bit more. No, like,
Hey, if you don't want to do it, you don't. It's totally okay. But and be something fun. All right, I gotta get back on the air. All right, so we're back. Is Jack Greentree out of the bullpen stepping in? Is this one in there for a strike? So since he came in the middle of the count moves to 2-2 on Terrell with still nobody gone. Kyle looking to change his history from last time up as he struck out, and he's got a solid RBI chance to really give some cushion to Battlefield as he rips this one deep to left field. Back goes the center fielder. On the track, makes the play, but plenty of room for Cunningham to tag up and score. Kyle Terrell was feet away from a grand slam. You can see he's happy over there, absolutely. Kyle Terrell with a sac fly to center field and an RBI. My goodness. So the Bobcats, a 3-run inning. They respond to the 3-run inning of the Eagles. They lead it 4-3. So Kuzmicki will stand in. Still only one gone with second and first for Battlefield. There we go. And it's second and first. Here we go. So Greentree gets set. Here's the pitch. This one missing low. The count moves to 1-0. The Bobcats now with a 4-3 lead if you're just tuning in with us. As the sophomore Adam Kuzmicki with a base hit last time up in his first career varsity appearance. He's looking to follow it up with another chance here, maybe an RBI with Anderson over there at second. They throw back to check on Anderson. He's in there easily in there on the dive. The count moves to 2-0. So already quickly out of the bullpen is Greentree, and he's worried about the base running. So, I mean, you would be if you have Anderson, a guy like him with those wheels bouncing around in your back view. But Battlefield, a really solid chance. A 3-run inning in the top of the third from the Eagles responded by a 3-run inning in the bottom here by Battlefield. It's a throw over. Uh-oh, and that gets Garrison stuck. He wasn't fully paying attention. And now the Bobcats are in a big pickle. And it's like a double pickle. And the play's not over.
Oh.
Nearly a double play chance is Garrison. And since it went out of play, actually, Garrison will get those 90 feet, so he'll be at second. So a little bit of a commotion there, but what will result out of it is Jamie will go to second. Anderson out on the tag. So now there's 2 gone with a runner on second. Actually, now he's at third. So, okay, so it's a runner on third. Sorry, we're trying to process everything that just happened. So I don't know if that's would you rather have runner on third with 2 gone or second and first with 1? So base hit here gets the Bobcats a 2-run lead. So let's see what Greentree can do here on the 2-0. With now 2 out, we'll update that here in a second. And it's a walk to Kuzmicki. No, there's 2.
There's 2.
Yeah.
He did it. Now batting for the Bobcats, number 4, Jackson Baird.
So now they walk. They walk Kuzmicki. So now they're on the corners with 2 gone. And Jackson Baird, who grounded out to the pitcher last time, has a chance here. And because the run given up by Greentree was actually... Wait, but no, the lead's... It's not 5-3, though. It's still 4-3.
It's still 4-3. Okay.
Yeah. But because that base runner given up by Greentree was Ronowicz's runner, in loss for the Eagles right now is Ronowicz. So if the Eagles can somehow get to tie, it's the same situation as Snead. If the Eagles can come to tie, then he's in no situation as well. No decision. So right now he's in line for the loss. And Lawler in line for the win as Baird gives a hack at that one. The count is now 2-1. There we go. Wow, we got to update the battery. There's always a lot of different things going on here, but that should do it. So Battlefield's Jackson Baird a ground out last time up. He's got a chance at a base hit here to push the lead to 2. Let's see what he can do here. Here's the pitch. In the dirt and going to second and standing up easy with Kuzmicki, and he gets a stolen base. So now there's third and second and a 3-1 count. So if Battlefield's Baird here can get a base hit, this lead could go to be doubled 6-3. So we're not going to jump ahead of ourselves here, but a golden chance here for Battlefield on the 3-1. Here's the pitch. And it catches the outside in the lower part of the plate in there for a strike, and the count is now full 3-2 with 2 gone here in the bottom of the third. We remind you the next half inning, we're going to have an interview with Jolie Deneen, our newest member of the Battlefield Sports Network. Just a few questions, nothing crazy, but just kind of find some background of, why she wanted to join us and join a great group we got here going at Battlefield Sports Network. So here's the pitch. This one in the dirt, and he gets away from Caroline, but okay, apparently it wasn't a full count because it must not have been a full count. So now it's a full count.
I thought it was okay.
I did too.
All right.
So it's now back to a full count. 2 gone, third and second, a crazy full inning because there's a lot of drama in that top of the third for the Eagles. Now here in the bottom, it doesn't get any less dramatic for Jackson Baird looking to bring in some runs for Battlefield. And the Bobcats, like we mentioned, all season long so far have been great in runners in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Baird gets a piece of it and fouls it off. Up next for Battlefield, if he gets up, it'll be the sophomore Tyler Cluse, who flew out to center last time up. Here's the pitch. And he drives it to Baird, but to left. And not having to move much was Michael Meglio, and that'll be it for an exciting bottom of the third. Battlefield with 3 runs reclaims the lead. And it's 4-3 Bobcats here on Battlefield Sports Network as we go to the top of the fourth.
Matt, I have to do that.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No worries, no worries.
Thank you.
Another crazy inning about to happen here.
I know, they pulled up, thank God.
Yeah. All right. So this clear the base runners, and no outs as well. Okay. And then
There's 9 innings, right?
no, they only play 7.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Jacob is pitching, and up to bat it should be Jackson. What did Jackson? Oh, he flew out to left. So they should have Egris up, I think. I'd have to see on my line sheet because they made a substitution. It really confused me. Oh, the mic's still on. Okay, whatever. That's okay. It's okay. So, let's move it now to the top of the fourth. Battlefield leads it 4-3. As Lawler getting loose. I think Egris is up. Heading up, it's 21. So that's Green Tree. That's their new guy, Jack. They're making a bunch of substitutions. All right. It's Jack Greentree. Okay. So batting. And pitching. Okay. Now batting for the Eagles, number 21, Jack Greentree. Okay. All right. So now, can you handle? Sorry, this is under here. No worries. Can you handle? We might have to push the interview back here. It's not an interview. I'm just saying that. But we'll push it back for a second. You got this one, the same thing you've been doing. I'll tell you if it's a bar.
Okay.
And see Greentree, and he drives this one on the ground to Agnos. He's got plenty of time. The throw over is there. So Cunningham able to stay on the bag and get it done. And the Bobcats get the quick out. All right, so 14's up. Okay, who's that? Zach Honing. Okay. Now batting for the Eagles, number 14, the third baseman, Zach Honing. All right, so then where is he? Where's Honing?
No, right there.
Oh. And Lawler's first, was that a ball or strike? I think it was a ball. All right, ball. Here we go. All right, that was a ball. So Lawler misses the first one with the ball. Honing, here's the windup from Lawler. That one missing in for a strike. Wow, that was a generous call. The Battlefield Bobcats will take it. The count moves to 1-1. So, since we're doing multiple duties here, we're actually going to push the interview back to hopefully the bottom of the fourth. Is our PA guy, Mike, can come back and swing and a miss. Lawler giving him the hot stuff, and Honing couldn't keep up with it. The count is now 1-2. Jacob Lawler making his first appearance of the strike. Lawler makes his first appearance on the season, the junior, hard-throwing right-hander for Battlefield. Coach Burkhardt probably asking for maybe another inning or two out of him, and that one misses inside for a ball. Played middle school ball with Lawler and getting to catch off him. I mean, he throws the baseball hard, and it was always a fun time when I got the call to do the duties behind the plate and Lawler up on the bump. It was always a great time for me. As the count is now 2-2 to Honing. And Zach calling time at the plate. The pitch from Lawler. This one's driven foul.
Thank you.
Yep. So we're back. now. Sorry about that. With it sounding kind of quiet, we're trying to run the scoreboard as well. But we're back here. So here comes the 2-2 from Lawler. In, up and in to Honing, and the count is now full at 3-2. Lawler looking to retire the leadoff man. Sorry, the second guy up. Honing. Here's the pitch. This one's fouled off. Heads up. Actually hit the cage. So a crazy third inning. Both teams posting a 3 on that third inning line sheet, with the Bobcats leading it right now 5-3. Lawler comes set. Here's the pitch. And it misses upstairs for a ball. The fans can't believe it here at Battlefield Park, but that's the verdict. Oh, and there is an out. Sorry about that. So we'll do a few interview questions here with our newest member of the Battlefield Sports Network, Jolie Deneen. You'll be able to hear when she responds, but here in the interview or the questions as we get this inning rolling. Jolie, when did you know that you kind of wanted to join the sports network with us?
Well, I saw Zach Agnos shout you out on Twitter, and that seemed fun and interesting, and I just wanted to try it, see how I like it,
Yeah, and in the meeting you told us that you've always wanted to kind of do something eventually in a career path following ESPN or something, and getting the sports network up is a great opportunity to do that. What are you most looking forward to here as Lawler misses that one for a ball? What are you most looking forward to do here with all these sports?
I'm excited just to get some more information about some sports, do some commentary, because I enjoy sports and watching them. So I'm excited just to get more involved in the Battlefield Sports Network and sports in general.
Yeah, no better time to do it. Is 9 spring teams here featured for Battlefield. We get time here at the plate. And who's up? Hang on. Bradley Oliver's up. Let's get that updated here. We're thrilled to have you here with us. What's from the production side of it, with whatever, what are you most looking forward to doing, whether it's the play-by-play or working the camera, even behind the scenes? What are you most looking forward to doing here with us on the network?
Right now I'm enjoying, seeing the behind the scenes and seeing what I'm most comfortable with and seeing what I'm going to do. But I'm excited to do some interviews, learn some more play-by-play stuff.
Great question there. This one's popped up as Oliver getting under it here. Calling it is Cunningham, and he makes the play. Wait. Very confused at what just happened. Hold up. We are kind of confused at what's going on. Did we just see a double play?
Yeah.
So we just saw one of the weirdest... I didn't even follow that. Okay. We're not going to argue with it or be confused because it benefited us. So the Bobcats get one of the weirdest double plays you'll ever see. Out of the inning they go, and now we head to the bottom of the fourth with the Bobcats leading it 4-3. We're going to continue just a few more questions here with Jolie before we get back to the full play-by-play. We're still deciding, she might get an out or two on the air here, so you might get to hear a little preview of what it's going to be like when she's fully with us. So the Bobcats lead it 4-3, going to the bottom of the fourth inning. Okay, there we go.
While the ball was still in the air.
Okay.
He was off the base once the catch was made. Then he returned to the base. He did not tag up. He was still an eligible runner, regardless of where he was physically. That's why he was called out.
So that's a verdict there, as we heard it from our insider, Mike. good analysis of what just happened because I was kind of confused. So that's it. You heard it there. We're just trying to figure out everything going on with the lineup. There's a lot of moving around as Tyler Kluse will now be up for Battlefield here in the bottom of the 4th. Should be focused. Let's try and make it a little bit sharper. There we go. That's better. So Tyler will lead it off, and Jack Greentree looks to still be out there pitching. So, all right. So now we're back to the questions here. So absolutely, we're excited to have you with us. And the way it looks, the new equipment's still coming in. But Jolie, we're excited to get her right into the production. She's had a chance to shadow us here and see kind of what it's like from behind the scenes before the actual production's actually made, the weekly episodes of the Battlefield Sports Network. And, once that equipment comes in and she's already seen how it's going to look with making stuff, she's going to be in those videos too. And it's going to look really solid having another person here to help us out. And, the interest of the club's growing deeply. So, can I call the batting order for Freedom? Yeah, Sean, I don't know how long it was ago you said that, but if you want, yeah, we can let you know. So, leading off the shortstop, Ben Williamson, followed by in the second spot, Drew Caroline, their catcher. Casey Cook batting third at second. Michael Meglio at left field next. And then newly subbed in, it's Eisenreich at first. Brandon Egris in center field. Ben Ronowicz, who might be taken out. We got to double check on that. He's no longer pitching now, so I think he's out. Zach Honing at third, and Bradley Oliver in right. As this one's popped up by Kluse. Under it is Caroline, the catcher. He finds it, and he drops it. Wow. And Drew Caroline, you never really see him mess that up. As we have 16 viewers, guys, we appreciate it. You never really see him mess up like that, so you can tell with that reaction from him, he knew that was one he should have had. So Tyler Kluse getting second life here. Let's see if he can make the Eagles pay for it here in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch. That one's in there, catching the outside for a strike. It's 0-2 to Tyler. Nobody gone here in the bottom of the 4th. Greentree gets set. Here comes the windup. The pitch. And that one nowhere close as it misses in the dirt. Breaking ball missing outside. And the count moves to 1-2. Kluse looking to battle in there. Here's the pitch. And looked like a two-seamer missing upstairs, and the count is now back to even at 2 apiece. Kluse looking to get something done here to lead off the bottom of the 4th as he drives this upper fastball on his backhand. His Greentree fires over to first, and the play is made. One gone for Battlefield. Can I get this one?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to get this one, fans. Here it is. Now batting for Battlefield, the center fielder, number 10, Craig Miles. And no one really got hyped for that one as I'm getting lipped on. Gave a quick wave over to the crowd. No one really got as hyped as I thought they would for that one, but that's okay. It's all good. No hard feelings here in the booth.
I think that one's a little chilly.
Yeah, it is a little cold. They have more things to worry about. It's one gone here for Battlefield. Nobody on as Miles watches that one in there for a ball. I'm telling you, it's like another world when you put the headset on. And soon Jolie will find out about that one. It's a lot of fun. So Miles facing a 1-0. He's 2 for 2 with a triple and a double on the day. As he was arguably the player of the game last game. We weren't able to catch an interview with him, but he is getting it done once again today. Maybe the most consistent hitter for Battlefield. The 1-1 fouled off. Nope. Oops, I'm behind here. Hang on. Let's fix that. There we go. So it's a 1-2 count to Craig Miles with one gone. On deck, it's Zach Agnos. And the way this game's been going, I'm sure Craig is going to find a way for Zach to get up and have an RBI spot. As Craig drives this one to left, coming in on his left fielder, Michael Meglio, and he can't make the play. Miles will stay at first. I actually didn't watch all that. Did he drop it, or did he just drop it?
Just dropped in before.
It dropped in. So fans, Craig Miles is 3 for 3 with now a single. So just like he was last game, he's a home run shy of the cycle, which is obviously a stretch. Now batting for Battlefield, the shortstop, number 14, Zach Agnos. The fans, again, you can definitely tell the cold has taken over their emotions. So Zach steps in there, the bat, against Green Tree with a runner on now for Battlefield, and that's Miles. And getting back is Miles Agnos tonight with a ground out and an RBI and an RBI single. So 2 RBIs for Agnos as he is adding on to his team high lead in RBIs. We don't have that stat with us right now, but he does lead the team. As the count is even to Zach. Oh, we got to refresh this. That one's in there for a strike, so it's an 0-1 count to Agnos. The Bobcats looking to add some insurance to their lead and pad it a little bit. Getting a bit of a lead there over at first is Miles. And getting back to first, the tag late from Eisenreich, newly subbed in as he didn't start today. As Zach Honing did start at first, but now he's been moved in the infield. They've made a good amount of substitutions. It has us a little lost here in the booth, but that's okay. As the count is still 0-1 to Agnos as he chops this one to third. Could be a double play chance. Bobbling it there at third. Agnos will reach via the error. So Agnos.
Carter?
I haven't been keeping up with this. Popping up. Kluse. Where did Kluse go?
Okay.
I don't know what he did.
Someone's
That's my
at
fault.
bats different.
Now batting for the Bobcats, number 15, Carter Cunningham.
Carter Cunningham on, and now that's second and first for Battlefield. With one gone, Cunningham a chance at the RBIs. Oh, thank you for the reminder. Cunningham pops this up. Getting under it is Green Tree, the pitcher. A little miscommunication. He's able to make the play. Now 2 gone. As Carter pops up there.
Want to do Peter?
Sure. Now batting for Battlefield, the catcher, number 3, Peter Benavides.
There we go.
Fans.
I need to stop putting so much emotion into it because the fans are just not feeling it right now, which is okay. I understand, but the awkward silence after is just pretty funny. So Benavides looking to drive in Miles over at second, and that one misses away for a ball. I gotta figure out what Tyler did. Cause did he pop up? I think he popped.
Yeah.
It was a pop up to second. That's what it was.
Yes.
It was a pop to second. I think that's right. So that one misses away, and Benavides ahead of the count now. It's 2-0. As we're now starting to feel the effects of a little chilly night here in the Haymarket, Virginia area, as we're just now almost approaching the 7:45 time here on the East Coast. No matter where you're watching, we appreciate you joining in with us. As Benavides heads up, that's coming right behind the booth. Fouls it off, and he gets his first strike on the count. Second and first, a 2-1 count with 2 gone here at the bottom of the 4th. Jack Greentree coming in relief of the starting pitcher, Ben Ronowicz, who's still in line for the loss unless Freedom can come to tie this one. Greentree checks over to second. That one in the dirt to Benavides, and the count is now 2-2. No, 3-1. 3-1. Check that.
Yes,
3-1.
Sorry.
Got a lot of snacks up here to keep us occupied in the booth.
Mostly airheads.
Mostly airheads, that's right. As here's the pitch. Benavides rips this one into the gap. This one's going to get down for 2. Benavides rounding first. He's going to get into second. Easily coming home is Agnos. Benavides gets back to second. It's a 2-run double for Peter Benavides. He gets his biggest hit of the season, and the Bobcats lead it 6-3. The Bobcats, what a rip by Benavides into the gap, and Battlefield
Bobcat substitute runner.
leads it 6-3. Anderson will pinch run at second for the catcher Benavides. And Peter Benavides, my goodness, smoked that one into right center, and Battlefield with a 6-3 lead. Their offense continues to hum. And the Bobcats are now averaging almost 6 runs per game now. And we're only in the 4th inning of play. And that number could easily get bigger. As Garrison watches the first one in there for a strike. What a swing by Benavides. The cleanest hit we've seen him get all season. He stayed head on with the baseball and drove that one opposite field into the right center field gap. And a double for Benavides. This one in the dirt to Garrison. It's now a 1-1 count. Garrison, he's got an RBI spot. He got one last time up when he was hit by a pitch, and he cuts on that one in the dirt for a strike, and the count moves to 1-2. So the Bobcats have mustered up together 5 runs in the last inning and 2/3. So their bats are lively right now, and Greentree just got hit for a big one. Those 2 earned runs will count against him. As this one catches the outside, a generous call looked like, but Garrison down on strikes. But the Bobcats didn't go quietly. Peter Benavides, a 2-run double here in the bottom of the 4th to put the Bobcats up by 3. It's 6-3 Battlefield as we go to the top of the 5th on Battlefield Sports Network. All right. So now pitching should still be Jacob. And I have no idea. They have so many teams. I don't know who's batting.
Yeah.
Have I even been keeping up? Probably not. So Lawler's still out there, but I don't know who's
It's gonna get dark.
8. Number 8. Who is number 8? Of course they don't have number 8.
Ben.
Oh, you're right. Ben Williamson. Right, you're right. So they've already cleared through their order. Oh, it's on the pop. Pop fly and then tagged. He got tagged up, but he reached on. I think he reached on a ball. I think he did. And then I don't know. This part of the order, I don't really know what happened. So this is a pop to first. So that brings in Ben Williamson. All right, so batting, it's Ben Williamson. Okay. No, not pitching or hitting.
Leading off the top of the 5th inning for the Eagles, number 8, Ben Williamson.
All right, so Ben Williamson, the shortstop, leading it off here for the Eagles here in the top of the 5th inning. We're trying to get it to say hitting on your screen. Sorry about that. Now batting, and it should be refreshing, and it's not. And it's Ben Williamson now, and that one in there for a strike from Lawler. There we go. Now it's accurate. And sorry, we haven't cleared the count and anything like that. We'll get everything back to where it is. So Lawler gets the first one in there for a strike. This one fouled on by Williamson out of play to the right field side. And Lawler quickly ahead of the batter here, Williamson, now 0-2. And Coach Burkhardt getting exactly what he needed out of Jacob Lawler, now in for his 2nd full inning of work. Innings. And if Lawler, we could potentially see, this could be it for him just to keep everyone loose and ready for the rivalry game against Patriots. This one misses upstairs for a ball. You could potentially see this could be it for Lawler, even though he's rolling, and you get Volmer in for the 2-inning save like he had the other night. So the Bobcats lead at 6-3. The count is 1-2 to Ben Williamson, the shortstop, who's 0 for 2 on the night. Here's the pitch as he fouls this one. There we go. Sorry. Lawler getting the sign from Benavides. Here's the pitch. That one in the dirt, getting away from Benavides, but at his feet, so the count moves to 2-2. Let's check how many viewers we got right now. 15, we appreciate it, guys. as we're nearing the 2-hour mark of tonight's stream. We have a great one as the Bobcats are really getting some runs together. Their offense continues to carry them to victories as the toughest competition Battlefield's seen all season. This one in the dirt to Williamson. The toughest competition in the Freedom Eagles. Just top of the third inning that got him with 2 outs, nobody on. They were able to muster 3 runs in that inning alone with already 2 outs staring them in the face. They got it going, and the Bobcats responded with 3 of their own in the inning. And Lawler misses upstairs on that one, and I didn't update it enough, but that is for a walk. So the Eagles have a guy on
Now
now.
batting for Freedom, number 15,
Clear the
Drew
count.
Caroline.
So the leadoff man is walked as Ben Williamson takes his base, and Drew Caroline, the catcher, is up now. He had a ground out to second, and it was hit by pitch in 2 at-bats. There you go, number 15, the catcher, Drew Caroline, facing Jacob Lawler now. With the runner on first, Lawler from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That one missing upstairs. So Jacob Lawler, second full inning of work, as it does look like the Bobcats have a guy up in the pen. We can't tell who it is with the chain link fence being screened off. As that one misses upstairs now, it's a 2-0 count on the way to Caroline. So Benavides will call time, and it looks like also the Battlefield pitching coach will head out there for a full infield mound visit. Fans, you got a chance to meet our newest Sports Network anchor, and Jolie Deneen, as she's going to be with us here. She's shadowing tonight here on the full play-by-play. And then we're going to try and get her in as quickly as possible. We're still working on getting the equipment. It's ready for pickup, and as far as I'm concerned, it should already be on the property here at Battlefield to give it to her and get her involved in not only the play-by-play, but videos too. So she's going to just get in right away. The videos are going to look really solid, and we're really excited for everything to come with her involved in our future plans here at Battlefield Sports Network. As Lawler looks refreshed after the mound visit, and Caroline steps back in facing a 2-0 count. With a guy on first, could the Eagles be heating something up here in the top of the 5th? Here's the pitch, and it's in there for a strike. Lawler, right out of the visit, gets back to his game. It's a 2-1 count. So Jacob Lawler right now in line for the win for Battlefield. Going Benavides with a laser, and it one hopped into the glove of Agnos, trying to confuse the base runner there, but a stolen bag successfully by Drew Caroline. Or check that. That's Ben Williamson now at second.
Yep.
And the count moves to 3-1. Lawler comes set. The pitch. This one's chopped to Cluse. He'll make the play over to first, and staying wisely is Williamson. A huge out there from Tyler Cluse, able to get it over to Cunningham. And the Bobcats now have one away. So that'll bring in
Now batting for Freedom, number 2,
Casey Cook, who's got a single and a walk to his line tonight, the second baseman for the Eagles. Jacob getting a big out there. And now the Eagles have one away with a runner on second. Lawler looking to get out of the inning untouched. As right now, his ERA is nothing. But that runner on second is his, so he's got to worry about the batter. And now that runner, here's the pitch. That one inside. Crowding the plate there is Cook. But that one, normally if he's got a few more inches in the box and not so crowded, that one's a strike. But because he's close, the umpire giving him that one. The count is 1-0 now. Lawler checks second. Here comes the pitch. And I'll actually check over at second, keeping Williamson close. So, fans, we want to hear it in the comments as the pitch here from Lawler misses away for a ball. The count goes to 2-0. What we do here on the network, especially after a game, is we interview a player of the game. And right now, the 3 Bobcats, should they win, up for that pick are catcher Peter Benavides, relief pitcher Jacob Lawler, and Battlefield center fielder Craig Miles. So let's hear it in the comments who you think we should hit with the player of the game interview. As it's still the top of the fifth, plenty of game time and hero type status left to be made for the players. The count is now 3-0 from Lawler. But getting a little bit ahead here, but out of those three, Benavides, Lawler, and Miles, who would you want to see interviewed as the Battlefield player of the game tonight? As Lawler's got some worrying or business to take care of here at the plate. Here's the pitch. That one misses away, and it's a 4-pitch walk. And it's now second and first. I must have
Now
already
batting
had
for
it
the
ready.
Eagles, number 3, Michael Meglio.
Michael Meglio steps in now as he's got a chance to get some runs in for the Eagles. As with just the amount of pitches Lawler's thrown, as we haven't had the, oh yeah, we have. There we go. We've had it somewhat updated as trying to keep arms fresh, and imagine this is it for Lawler in this inning. Here's a pitch. This one's fouled off. Good pitch there from Lawler, hitting his target there low and inside. But Meglio getting a piece of it. A big out needed here for Battlefield to get out of the inning as the Eagles are starting to get something going. Lawler comes set from the stretch. He checks over to second. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. As he got Meglio to swing right through that one, and the count is quickly 0-2 in favor of Battlefield. Lawler looking at Benavides for the pitch. He comes set. Checking second there is Baird. As he'll now go back to play his position. Here's a pitch. This one's rolled. Could be a double play. Flipped over to Agnos for one. Back to first. Got him! And the double play. A beauty, a 4-6-3 double play. And the Bobcats get out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the fifth with Battlefield coming out of the inning with a 0 on that board from the Eagles. It's 6-3 here on Battlefield Sports Network as we go to the bottom of the fifth.
Killing it.
I like that I got to say the 4-6-3 in a double play. That was cool. So now up for Battlefield, Jamie. No, just kidding, Kyle Terrell.
Kyle.
It's still Green Tree, it looks like. And it should be batting Kyle. All right. Yeah, I think Jacob's done for that.
Mm-hmm.
How many people we got? 16, all right. And no one's coming. That's okay, I didn't expect anyone to.
They had their center fielder warming up a little bit. He might be their next.
Good to know. Oh, we're now on the bottom.
Kyle?
All right. Now batting for Battlefield, the designated hitter, number 24, Kyle Terrell. All right, the fans like that one. Obviously, they're getting warm down there. And we're back here to bring you the bottom of the fifth here on Battlefield Sports Network. And we're going to change the inning here as we're now in the bottom five. As that one misses for a ball to Terrell. Still in Green Tree for the Eagles. That one in there for a strike. And the count now moves to 1-1. Terrell, as he steps in, he's got a strikeout and a sac fly to center. He nearly took the ball out of the ballpark. Just a few more feet needed. A big bat for Battlefield as that one misses for a ball. But he came a good maybe 5 or less feet from taking that one out of the stadium for our first home run call. I can't even imagine how excited we would have been to call that one. So the count is 2-1 to Terrell. Here's the pitch. And he drives this one up the middle, and it's a base hit for Kyle Terrell. So he gets it done there with a nice base hit there for Kyle Terrell to lead off the inning.
Now batting for Battlefield number 6, Adam Kuzmicki.
Adam Kuzmicki now stands in as he's got a base hit and a walk on his line for his first ever varsity appearance. So Kuzmicki will stand in for the Bobcats. And maybe the Bobcats can add more runs. They're really doing a great job of that. As we see, it looked like Vollmer walking around there in the bullpen. He could be coming in here, as I expect. That's who we got some insight from an inside source, so that's who the Bobcats could be pitching tonight. With Snead, once he's done, it'll be Lawler and Vollmer, so we could expect to. I think that's a ball.
Yeah.
I just a ball. The pitch. Kuzmicki fouls this one off, so the count's now even 1-1. Greentree in for now his third inning of work. As Ronowich only got through 2 innings of work, and more than that, as he wasn't able to register an out in that third inning. That one for a ball, and the count moves to 2-1. With Terrell over there at first. Kuzmicki up here, the Battlefield bottom of the order. Should cycle through as Jackson Baird awaits on deck as he's a ground out to the pitcher and a fly out to left on his leisure. As he actually hit the ball well, but it was right at the left fielder. This one missing in the dirt, and the count moves to 3-1. Caroline keeping the backstop clean there as Greentree, the last few missing low and in the dirt. With Terrell on first, he's probably not stealing, but on a passed ball, you can bet he's going. Greentree gets set. Here's the pitch. This one misses way and away. And Battlefield on base on balls. That's the third time Kuzmicki has reached base.
Now batting for the Bobcats number 4, Jackson
So to bring up
Baird.
Jackson Baird. As we'll get the scoreboard updated for you here. So second and first, they're going to call him Malvisit. This could very well be the night for Greentree. And it looks like it is, as we'll get a call to the bullpen. That'll be it for Jack Greentree tonight. And we'll step away for just a second, and we'll let you know who's coming in to pitch as it's 6-3 Battlefield. Bottom of the 6th inning. Oh, no, it's bottom of the 5th inning. Jeez. Game's not over that quick. Let's change that real quick. It is the bottom of the 5th, not the 6th. So, we will let you know. Well, actually, we'll just let you know right now. Into pitch, Brandon Egris coming into pitch for the Eagles here on Battlefield Sports Network. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Okay, now it's Egris. There we go.
I'd love to see Kobe play.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, it gets a little crazy, but glad you could stick around and kind of see how I do it. This is it for
That's cool.
usual game. Pretty busy tomorrow. You have a lot of school stuff going on.
No, tomorrow is my grace period day. I don't like even days. I love odd days.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I have 3 tests and a quiz. So not just great.
I have criminal justice.
Okay.
Easy. Let's see. Latin easy. History.
That's,
And her science.
oh yeah.
What do you have tested? You probably take AP and stuff, don't you?
Yeah, I'm in pre-calc. I have a test of that. Taking web tech. That's a half week. I got like a quiz in that, which aren't really that hard. Tested Spanish, but it's a writing part, and that's actually not too bad.
Yeah, I hate Spanish.
Yeah.
Could not do that.
And then a quiz in history. I have a quiz like every class. So, yeah, I got that going on.
Who do you have for history?
Mr. Hilton. Who do you have?
Miss Ganna.
Okay.
She's a good teacher.
Yeah.
Slight work.
Your history's really easy.
History, something comes easy to me.
Yeah.
Math, not so much.
Oh my gosh, math is.
You're pre-calc. I'm an algebra.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have taken it. I should have taken advanced math probably, or prop stats or something.
Now pitching for Freedom number 4, Brandon Egris.
All right. There we go. Oops. All right, so we're back. Here's Brandon Egris, the center fielder who was starting at center. He's going to come in to pitch. Tall right-handed thrower. His first opponent is Jackson Baird, the Battlefield's second baseman. With Terrell at second, and Baird's going to lay down a bunt. Smart decision with nobody gone, and the toss over to first in time. So the sacrifice good enough as it moves the base runners each 90 feet. So that'll bring up Tyler Cluse with an RBI spot.
Now batting for the Bobcats, number 1, Tyler Cluse.
So we'll update the scoreboard here for you. Oops. There we go. With now 1 out. So stepping in now, it's Tyler Cluse for Battlefield. And Tyler to his line, he's got a fly out to center and a pop out to second. So he's looking for his first hit of the night as that one misses for a ball. And a base hit here could definitely score Terrell, but maybe even Baird. Or check that, even Kuzmicki over there at second. So a big make or break situation. It's already a 3-run deficit. Is only 6 outs remaining for the Eagle Bats here, and adding more runs to the already 3-run deficit could be a big blow. As we actually see in the bullpen, it looks like Colby Vollmer looking in now, as he should be ready to go to pitch what could be here the last 2 innings of this ball game. And stepping off is Egris, not liking what he was seeing there, as the count is 1-0 to Tyler Cluse. Getting set is Egris. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss from Cluse. And Egris able to get the count now to even 1 apiece. An exciting 3rd inning as both teams combined for 6 runs, 3 to each side. And then we've seen Battlefield in the 4th inning pad their lead to now 3. It's 6-3 Battlefield here on this Monday night. It's getting a little chilly as we see Drew Caroline, the catcher, heading over to talk with Egris, make sure they're on the same page. Fans, we see in the bottom right, BHS Sportsnet. That's our Twitter page. If you want to keep up with everything going on, links to our videos, know exactly when we're streaming, even highlights after the game. That's where you're going to want to see it all. Follow us so you're up to date with everything going on here at Battlefield Sports. As Cluse looked like a dropping changeup or a hard curveball missing in the dirt, and the count moves to 2-1. 3rd and 2nd now for Battlefield. A base hit or even anything into the outfield will most likely be able to score Terrell. So we'll see what happens. Egris here on the pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count now works to 2-2. 2 good, healthy hacks from Cluse, just not able to find it. But let's see what this pitch here has from Egris, as the Bobcats could really use something here. Is on deck, it's Craig Miles, and you wouldn't want anyone else up with a chance to bring in some runs, as here is the pitch. Missing upstairs, and the count works itself to full. Wow, I can't even imagine if we get there full count or bases loaded for Craig Miles. Can't imagine that. We've been lucky to see it a few times this season, and man, does that kid just get the job done. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. The upstairs fastball retiring Cluse. And now 2 gone, and Miles will still have a chance of bringing some runs. Now batting for Battlefield, number 10, the center fielder, Craig Miles. Fans getting happy to see Craig step into the box as Cluse went down on strikes. And we'll update this here for you.
I think somebody stuck in a case of Bud Light. Sorry.
That one dropping in there for a strike. It's the 0-1 here to Miles as a base hit. Would be helpful to his stat. With the 3-for-3 hitting from Miles, no RBIs being in that leadoff spot. They don't really come that often unless the bottom of the order can help out, and they are right now. So let's see what Miles can do here at the top. That one missing inside. Nice stop there behind the plate from Caroline, able to dive out there into the inside part of Miles. The count's 1-1 with 2 gone. Oh, we have the wrong pitcher in right now. That's not right. It's Egris. We've clicked on the wrong guy. Here's the 1-1. And that one did catch the outside. Miles didn't like the call. But regardless, the count is now, that's not right. It's 1-2 to Craig Miles. The 1-2 coming. Egris on the hill. He comes set. Here's the pitch. That fastball missing upstairs, and the count's back to even at 2 apiece. On deck for Battlefield, if he gets a chance to bat, it's the shortstop, Zach Agnos. who's reached 2 of his 3 times with an RBI single, and he reached on an error over there at third. The pitch. That one dropped in, and then Miles gets under it, hovering over there at center. Or actually the left. The play is made, and the Eagles get out of the inning. So we go to the top of the 6th. The Bobcats still holding the lead, 6-3 on Battlefield Sports Network. Okay, so who is pitching? It'll be Jacob. Jacob is heading back out there. I think that's smart. I think, right? Yep, Jacob's still out there. All right, so now pitching. So Colby will come in the 7th. Lawler now batting.
Been friends with him for 6 years, never seen him play.
What?
Been friends with him for since 5th grade, never seen
Really?
him play. Yeah.
Who's leading off? That's 16. I think that's a sub. Cole Navoa. Cole Navoa. We go to their top of the 6th? Yeah. Alright. How many viewers we got? Oh no, I clicked on something. 10? Jeez, guys, come on. Can't be going down.
Leading off the top of the 6th for the Eagles, number
9.
16, Cole Navoa.
And we're back here on the network as we see pink shedding now inserted into the lineup is Cole Navoa for the Eagles, who are down to their final 6 outs tonight. As Jacob Lawler heads out there as he is dominating here out of relief. And the first one drills Navoa right in the back. And he is slow to get up. That one drilled him. And he takes it like a champ. The crowd cheering him on, and Lawler is warned as that first pitch just drilled him.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 4, Brandon Egris.
So Brandon Egris steps in. As now there's a runner on, as we'll get that updated. And it's Brandon Egris stepping into the box to bat now. Who just came in to pitch, as now he's at the plate. Lawler's first one right down the pipe for a strike. Another quick base runner here for the Eagles. Here's the pitch from Lawler. That one missing upstairs for a ball. Jacob Lawler now, I think this is his, let's see, this is his full 3rd inning of work, but he came into the 3rd inning with only 1 more out needed, so technically his 4th inning of work getting underway now. Yeah, good for him getting it done here in his first appearance. That one misses upstairs, and a close call indeed, but the count now moves to 2-1. The Eagles trailing by 3. Battlefield's next game won't come till this Friday against Patriot. Rivalry night and a big conference game. We'll have that for you, not on Battlefield Sports Network, because that one's in there for a strike. It'll be on Prince William Sports and Entertaining, but I will be in the booth calling that one. Very excited to get the call for that one at the county level. Should have a lot of viewers watching that one. And I'll be sure to send the link out via the Twitter page and, you know, make sure you guys are caught up with that one. So Battlefield Sports Network will not be streaming that one, but Prince William Sports and Entertaining will, and I'll be there doing it. So we got a quick time here from Egris, as it's a 2-2 count. And the game is at Patriot. That's right. It's away. So if you're not able to make that one, you can catch the stream. We highly recommend getting out there to Patriot. Just about a 20-minute drive up there to the Nokesville area. The Bobcats look to continue their hot start to the season as Lawler, that one misses inside, and the count moves to full. Oops. There we go. Vollmer, we actually saw him walk over there to the bullpen in case he's needed right now, or if Lawler gets in a jam. Lawler's set. Here's a pitch. This one's chopped. Foul. Cluse fields it in foul territory, and we do it again. Runner on first for the Eagles, it's Cole Navoa. The pinch hitter got drilled by Lawler's first pitch of the inning. And Egers looks to get on base as well. Probably in a less painful way, but he looks to get on base here for the Eagles. The full count pitch, and Lawler checks over easily to first, and it pulls Cunningham off the bag, but he's able to stay with it. Due up for Battlefield in the bottom of the sixth. It's Zach Agnos, Carter Cunningham, and Peter Benavides, who right now are combined for 3 hits. So let's see if they can do that. One misses inside and must have been gotten a piece of there. It didn't look like he was able to make contact. Did Egris, but our umpire behind the plate saying otherwise. So we'll do it again, a full count.
Handle his bat.
Oh, hit the knob of the bat. So we'll do it again. Full count. Lawler looking for the punch out. We'll do the 3-2 again. Full. Here it is. The pitch. This one's chopped. And it's foul. Yeah, it looked like it wasn't. I mean, I heard that it was foul, but we saw Navoa rounding second pretty aggressively, and it definitely did go foul. Fans, we appreciate everyone tuning in to see the ending of this one here with us here at Battlefield Sports Network. All 10 of you hanging around with us here in the booth, we appreciate it. And looks like he stepped out there. And as we're nearing the 2.5 hour mark of tonight's stream, we appreciate everyone. We appreciate Jolie coming out here to hang with us here in the booth, getting experience for what it's going to be like in the booth. As Lawler try again the 3-2 for the 3rd consecutive time. He checks over to first, keeping Navoa close. Battlefield leading it 6-3. Lawler checks Navoa over at first. He comes set. Make it another full count. The payoff. And he drills him again. Cole Navoa, that's 2 straight. 2 straight base runners via the hit by pitch. Navoa.
Now batting for the Eagles.
Or sorry, no, not Navoa.
Jack Greentree.
It's Egris. Check that. It's Egris who's getting hit by a pitch. And it looked like it struck him on the right arm, and he's a right-handed pitcher. So they're going to calm Lawler down, and actually Coach Burkhardt's going to do it right here. He's going to make the call to the bullpen. So we're almost certain it's Vollmer coming in, but we're going to take a quick break once we confirm who it is. But coming out in relief of Jacob Lawler, these 2 base runners are charged for Lawler. He's in line for the win, so a big spot here. And it is Colby Vollmer coming in relief, and we'll step away for just a second. Yes, we'll let Vollmer warm up here on Battlefield Sports Network. Okay, we need to find it out.
Moved by fast.
Yeah. This one's a quick one.
I figured baseball would be long.
Yeah. The other sports have timers with them, like lacrosse and soccer. But baseball, I mean, it's moving pretty quickly.
I'm so used to abs.
Yeah. Yeah, even on a school night, we appreciate you coming out. Kind of getting a feel for it.
Makes the Monday better after a long day of school.
Literally, I like look forward to this stuff. During the day, I just want to be in the booth. It's always fun. You want more?
I wonder what mystery flavor is.
So, it's white, but it's like another one. Like you have to figure out if it's blue or if it's green.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought it was like that too, like what kind of flavor it is, but it's every single one's different.
Smells weird.
So who's up to bat? Is that Green Tree?
Yes, 21.
Alright. Can I get the announcement?
Start with it.
Oh my god. Well, get Colby here.
Yep, hold on just a second. Let me get this pitch in. Now you go.
Now pitching for Battlefield. Number 9, Colby Vollmer.
Yay.
That you'll be a one-man show.
That's a plan. You may have been able to hear me say it there, but in for relief for Jacob Lawler, it's Colby Vollmer. So it looks like Jacob's night's over as he's going to have a seat on the bench, and he's in line for the win right now, but those two base runners out there are Lawler's base runners. So Vollmer looking to just keep the scoreboard clean for this inning. Jack Greentree steps in, facing Colby Vollmer. Here's a pitch in the dirt, and it gets away from Benavides. Everyone moves up 90 feet. Not the most anticipated start here from Vollmer, as that one gets away from him, and it's a free 90 feet. So it's now 1-0, still nobody gone. The tying run at the plate for the Eagles. As we mentioned, Jacob Lawler is still in line for the win, and still in line for the loss back in the starting picture, Ben Ronowitz. So the Eagles looking to help out their buddy now, hoping to be a no decision for this one instead of being tagged with a loss for tonight's action. Vollmer gets set. Here's the pitch. That one right there catching the outside for a strike. And the count moves to 1-1. It's a tall order for Colby out of the bullpen, and that wild pitch didn't help. But his only task right now, the runners are going to try and get in his head, but they got to solely focus on Greentree at the plate. The bench trying to cheer up Colby here and get him to power through the inning. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it just misses low. A good pitch there from Vollmer looking to paint the corner. And not getting the call there was Colby. And the count, oh, it's 2-1. There we go. 2-1 count. And Vollmer will step off. Vollmer looking on. He gets set. Here's the pitch. And that one in the dirt. It's a 3-1 count to Jack Greentree. On deck for the Eagles, it's Zach Honing, who started at first. He got moved over to third. He has a fielder's choice and a walk on his line score tonight. Vollmer checks second. Here's the pitch. And in the dirt, and it's a walk to Greentree, the first batter Vollmer faces. And they're fully juiced with nobody gone.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 14, Zach Honig.
So Vollmer looking to get out of this jam. They're fully loaded, nobody gone. Another tall task for him as he had one similar to this in the opener last week against Colgate. Vollmer had 3 strikeouts in his 2-inning save last week. And he's probably looking at the same scenario here, but he's got stuff to focus on is now batting. It's Honing. The pitch from Vollmer in the dirt. Benavides couldn't find it, but then he does. As it was just under him, it didn't get to the backstop. We're going to get Honing on the screen now for you guys. So the count's 1-0. Infield in, or at least the corners are in. The middle infield still playing deep and close to the bag should the double play ball come into play. And the reason for this setup, if you don't know, it's
If either first or third gets it, they're going home. The force is at home, but in the middle infield, they're going to look to turn 2. Vollmer gets set on the 1-0. Pitch. And that one not getting called. Vollmer having a rough time finding the zone here from the crew chief behind the plate. This is going to be a tough ditch for the Bobcats to get out of here in the inning, but let's see if they can do it. It's a 2-0 count to Vollmer. The pitch. That one in there for a strike. Good pitch on the outside. Gave him a fastball. Painting the corner to Honing, and the count is 2-1. It's now starting to get cold here in the booth as we're feeling it now, and Vollmer set. Here comes the pitch. And Benavides diving out to save that one. The count is now 3-1. There we go. The Bobcats could really use a ground ball right now. Vollmer gets set. Here comes the 3-1. The pitch. This one's grounded, and it gets through. 1 run will score. Maybe 2. Here comes a throw. And it's a 2-run single for Zach Honing. And the Eagles have pulled within 1.
Eagle run scored by number 4, Brandon Idris, and number 16, Cole LeBoy.
So both those runs are Jacob
Now
Lawler's
batting
base
for
runners.
Freedom, number 18.
And Jacob is still in line for the
Jason
win,
Ball.
but those second and first are all Vollmer's runs right now.
This is a new batter, 18.
New batter stepping in for the Eagles. It's number 18, Jason Ball. So Colby's just got to shake it off. Those runs will get tacked on to Jacob Lawler's earned run average. As we'll get this updated for you. Vollmer's set. The base count isn't right. We're going to fix that in a second here. There we go. Now you're all up to date. Is that one missed in the dirt? The count moves to 1-0. Still nobody gone as that one got through Cunningham over there at first. Finding the gap between Barrett at second and Cunningham at first into the right field grass. Our crew chief will clean off the plate. And the Bobcats in a really tough spot. Still nobody out. And Battlefield could really, really use a ground ball out here somewhere. But still in line for the loss, it's Ronowitz, and Lawler still has his bid for the win if the Bobcats can get there. But the number 3 seed in the Nova rankings, the Eagles, putting up a fight here against the number 1 seed Battlefield Bobcats. Lawler, or check that, Vollmer checks over to second. Agno's playing with base runner there. Here comes the pitch. That one missing low. And Vollmer having a tough time finding the strike zone here. And he's just got to shake it off. Fans, if you're still with us watching this one, all 14 of you, we appreciate it, guys. It's just gotten serious. 6-5, Freedom mounting that 2-run single here in the top of the 6th to keep this close, and we get time. As stepping out was Ball. The pinch hitter here, Jason Ball in the box. He's got a 2-0 count. Vollmer gets set. He checks second. The pitch. That 2-seamer finding the strike zone. A good-looking pitch there from Vollmer. Taking all the way was Ball. And hang on, let's get the count updated. That one in there for a strike. Vollmer looking for the sign for Benavides. He checks over to second. And time from Ball. So the guys just making sure they're on the same page, and Ball asking for time in this high-pressure situation. Coming up clutch there was Honing with the 2-run single. And Ball looking to do the same thing here for Freedom. Vollmer gets set. He checks second. Here's the pitch. Laying a bunt down. He gets it down successfully. Vollmer takes his time. And it pulls his runner off the bag. And they move up. Not able to stay with it was Jackson Baird. That'll be ruled an error.
Freedom run
And
scored by
it's
number
6-6.
21, Jack Greenberg.
Oh my goodness.
And Lawler is now out of it for the win. And Ronowitz is out of it for the loss. So it's anyone's game now. It is 6-6, a 3-run inning here in the top of the 6th. Vollmer having a tough time, and the Battlefield bullpen is now active. So ball reaches on an error to first. And he gets the RBI to go with it. And they're still not out of it. The runners are at the corners now, with nobody gone. So Battlefield really having a tough time here. They got to find outs.
Now batting for Freedom, number 8, Ben Williamson.
Ben Williamson will step in the box for the Eagles. And a nightmare of an inning hitting Battlefield hard here. They entered it with a 3-run lead, and we're back to even. Vollmer set. Here's a pitch. Looking to lay down a bunt. Benavides to keep the runner at third. He won't throw down to second. It's a successful stolen base.
You called that a strike, right?
Yeah.
He called that a
Yeah.
strike, yes.
Vollmer ahead of the count here, 0-1. The last thing the Bobcats want to do is get behind on the scoreboard, obviously, but entering with a 3. I don't know why it disconnected, but now it's back. Let's make sure. Chat disconnected. Okay, they're trying to get me back. Counts 0-2. Okay, I think we're back. We're good.
We're good.
All right, we're back. Sorry about that scare. As Vollmer now is ahead of the count 0-2. Let's update that here. Here's a pitch. This one's chopped foul. So a nightmare of an inning. The Bobcats hope to leave it with the game tied. It all started with a pinch hit, 2-run single. Or not a pinch hit, from Zach Honing, a 2-run single. And then reaching on the air was the pinch hitter, Jason Ball. And that did score a run. And Vollmer now in 0-2, looking to keep the game tied. Here's the pitch. And that one gets away. Benavides, luckily, holding up was Honing as that one got away from him. That could have cost Battlefield big time. But Honing wasn't ready to jump from third. The count is now 1-2. Fans, we urge you to get everyone you know to tune in. 17 viewers. This is the max we've had tonight. Thanks for tuning in, as it's just gotten scary here at Battlefield. With Colby Vollmer on the hill coming in relief of Lawler, and 3 runs have scored in the inning since his appearance. So Jason Ball, no, check that. Ben Williamson at the plate here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes, a huge punch out from Colby Vollmer. 1 away.
Nice little comeback.
Good looking. Looked like a 2-seamer there from
Now
Vollmer.
batting for the Eagles, number 15.
And there's one
Drew
gone.
Caroline.
So let's get that updated for you. 1 away. They're still on the corners. Or no, they're not on the corners. Third and second. And now stepping in, it's the catcher, Drew Caroline. Caroline has ground outs to second and third and a hit by pitch. Vollmer comes set with Drew Caroline now at the plate for the Eagles. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Good stop by Benavides, keeping the base runner at third. Over there at third. Can we tell by his jersey number? We don't have the best look at it. Now we do. It's Zach Honing, who had that 2-run single that made it 6-5. Calling time at the plate is Caroline. What a dramatic game here in the 3rd game of the season for Battlefield. Vollmer gets set. The pitch. That one missing away. Good stop by Benavides, having to dive out to keep it close. The infield is in for Battlefield. Everyone's going home here if the base runner decides to do so, because it's not a force out. So the tag has to be applied. for the out to count. I'm sure if it goes to the corners, it'll be a look at third, go first, and keep him there. But to the middle infield, this one's low for a ball. 3-0 count from Vollmer now. If it goes to the middle infield, they're sure going to have to check at him. I can't imagine he goes with all the infield in. But we'll see. We'll see what the Eagles are going to plan here. Is we got to change the batter, too. It's not Williamson. It's
Can't feel my feet, man.
Miss Nelson joining us here in the booth as Caroline is up at the plate right now. Here's the pitch. That one misses for a ball. It's a 4-pitch walk. And they're back to being juiced.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 2, Casey Cook.
So that steps in Casey Cook, who has a single and 2 walks to his leisure right now. And Coach Burkhardt's making the trip out to the mound. That's going to be the night for Vollmer. So not the appearance he was looking to have tonight. And that'll be it from Colby. So, coming into pitch, it's JT McGuire. He will make the appearance tonight for Battlefield, looking to keep this game tied to the bottom of the 6th if we can get there. We'll take a break for just a second here on Battlefield Sports Network. Oh my goodness. And we're still not out of it. We are still not out of it.
Oh, that changed so fast.
What has happened?
This is a good game for
What has
baseball.
happened?
Unfortunately, it's gotta be
She
close.
has fallen apart.
Yeah, they got sloppy.
I'm still waiting on Craig Miles to get that home run and have the cycle.
Oh my
man.
gosh, yeah. He had a chance
He
of the
wanted
he
that
needed
last one.
he needed a home run last game.
Yeah.
That was crazy. And Kyle nearly took it out of the park. See
Yeah.
that? Like 5 feet in front of the fence. A lot of more arms than I think Coach wanted to use tonight.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah,
used a
definitely.
lot.
Who's gonna pitch against Patriot? You got Zach.
Well, Zach's supposed to close this one if we ever get there.
Really?
Yeah, just the 7th inning.
Okay.
But I'm sure Zach will start major it.
Yeah. And their batters now. Is it Casey Cook? Number 2, Casey Cook.
He's winning.
Oh my. Why would it not be dramatic? Come on. Oh, can I do JT's announcement?
Absolutely.
I'll wait for him to.
Now pitching for Battlefield, number 13, JT McGuire.
Thought the crowd is going to get more hyped as his girlfriend is actually in the crowd, Emma Linderman, joining us here at the stadium.
Our crowd is thinned out some. It's cold.
All right, guys, so we're back. What would a baseball game be without a little bit of drama? As JT McGuire, the third pitcher used at this top of the 6th inning, looking to keep this game square. Right. Now, if a run scores for Freedom, Colby Vollmer will be in line for the loss. If the Bobcats can get out of the inning with nothing, then the win is still up in the grabs for either side. The first one from McGuire misses upstairs for a ball. Fans, if you're still with us here on this Monday, it just got dramatic real quick. Let's check who's with us. 14 of you guys, thanks for tuning in. For the top of the 6th here, the pitch from McGuire. This one's driven to right, and it drops. That will be a close play at second. It got him. What an arm from Garrison out there in right. So 1 run does score,
Run scored by number 14,
but the Bobcats
Zach
do
Gordon.
get an out. So if anything were going to happen, at least you
Now
get
batting for
one.
the
So now
Eagles,
they're on the
number
corners.
3, Michael Meglio.
But the lead is 7-6 now, a 4-run inning from Freedom. And my goodness, the lead is now in favor of the Eagles at 7-6. And up to bat, it's Michael Meglio. There's now 2 gone. They're on the corners. McGuire looking to get out of the inning. He's going to step off and he's going to look. Smart move by McGuire to keep the base runners close. As now the loss is in line for Colby Vollmer, who came in relief of Lawler. So quickly, a lot of shuffling of the cards here from both coaching staffs here to try and get this win. McGuire gets set. Here's the pitch. That one in the dirt. Benavides able to keep it close, and the count moves to 2-0.
That was still painful.
It's 7-6 Freedom in an inning that has just gotten away from Battlefield with now the third different pitcher we've seen in the inning. A lot more arms than I think Coach Burkhart wanted to use as the Bobcats have to prepare for Patriot Friday. Good move by throwing home. Benavides got the tag. The throw probably shouldn't have been made to second, but Agnos, what a heads-up play. He throws it down to home, and the tag is made by Benavides. Probably not the way we were expecting the Bobcats to get out of that inning, but the Eagles did damage. 4 runs came home, and it's 7-6 Freedom, but no more damage allowed. This is the Bobcats. We go to the bottom of the 6th, and their bats are going to need to come alive to try and get this game won. It's 7-6 Freedom here on Battlefield Sports Network. Okay, well, we got one. All right, so at bat, it's Craig is up, right?
Yeah, yes. No, that's not right, because Craig actually hit a
He
pop
flew out?
in the last inning. So Zach should be up, yeah.
You're right.
And pitching, it's probably going to be that same guy, Egers.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, jeez. Why did I exited that?
Ooh, nice 30. Well, they were
39, that's just fantastic. Wow. Oh.
You know, it's all those.
Yeah.
It's my best friend. She's watching your stream.
Really? You want to say hi to her? You can do it if you want. You can put the headset on.
Thanks for looking, Kyle.
Absolutely.
It's really my feet. I thought it was my feet up.
And we're back.
Okay.
So, a lot went down
Crazy.
in the inning. Luckily for Battlefield, the meat of the order is up. Agnos leading off, Cunningham up next, and then in the 3 spot, it's Peter Benavides. With Egers on the hill, the Bobcats got a little bit on him in the last half inning, but they weren't able to put any runs together. Let's see what they can do here. As from what we've heard from an insider, Zach Agnos, if the situation's needed to close the game out, he could be the pitching, or that you be the pitcher that Coach Burkhart puts out there. But right now, the Bobcats have a mission to get 1 run across, at least. I can do this announcement.
Leading off for Battlefield, the shortstop, number 14, Zach Agnos.
There you go.
So Agnos steps in, the crowd getting loud for that one, and the Bobcats are in comeback mode. Should they not score anything here, we still have the bottom of the 7th. So Brandon Egers out for his 2nd inning of work. The fans are getting loud.
That's the Bud Light.
Agnos steps in. And here we go. The pitch. That one's in there for a strike. Looked like a breaking ball dropping right in there from Egers. And it's 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. A good-looking curveball there from Egers, and he's quickly ahead of the count on the ECU commit 0-2. The pitch. Breaking ball, and he sat on it. It's a grounder to short, right through the wickets. And that'll be an error, but Agnos will take it. He reaches, it'll be an E6. And Battlefield gets the leadoff man on.
Now batting for the Bobcats, number 15, Carter Cunningham.
That brings up Carter Cunningham, and no better way to get out of an early season drought than move the base runners here. Cunningham with a walk, a pop to short, and a pop to the mound on the night.
If he can just move Agnos in any way, that would be very much appreciated. The pitch, and it's in there. It finds the strike zone. Agnos is of the utmost importance for Battlefield right now. Any way they can get him home in the inning would be crucial. Cunningham, here's the pitch. It's in the dirt. And it's held at the plate there by, is that a new catcher? I think that's a new catcher. Is that 16?
Yeah,
Oh,
on the ball.
it's 15. That's
It's
15.
15.
Yeah, it's still 15.
So it's still Drew Caroline behind the plate doing the duties for the Eagles. The count is 1-1 to the Battlefield first baseman Carter Cunningham. Getting a healthy lead at first is Agnos, and they check him there as you see a bounce ball over there. He's doing whatever he can to make sure Agnos doesn't get any ideas. But Agnos cannot get greedy there at first and just let Cunningham do the job here at the plate. We saw Carter in BP. He's got the ability to take this ball out of the ballpark. As that one misses up and in, the count moves to 2-1. Good eye from Cunningham. As just at the last second, that ball came back to maybe have caught the inside corner. But our crew chief behind the plate, benefiting the Bobcats with that call. The count is 2-1. Nobody gone. A runner on first. The pitch nearly hits Cunningham. That curveball way inside, and the count is 3-1. The Battlefield faithful here surviving the cold and the dugout getting loud for Cunningham. It's a 3-1 count. Here's the pitch. Inside, a breaking ball. Cunningham takes his base. Second and first. Nobody gone. Battlefield mounting something here. We're going to get a mound visit.
You want to do Benavides?
Sure. It doesn't look like, unless they're handing it to the infield. That'll be it for Egers. Egers is done. And he hands it now to number 2. That's going to be Casey Cook, the second baseman, is going to come into pitch. So we will step away for just a second. Battlefield mounting something here. During this intermission, get everyone you know to come tune in and see what we're seeing right now. Battlefield with Benavides second and first going to start it off. It's getting close. 7-6 Eagles, but the Bobcats looking to go down at least without a fight here in the bottom of the 6th. Yeah, I'll do this. Actually, I'll wait for him to come. I'll be like, fans, let's get loud. Leading off, get him going. See what happens. Oh my gosh. Of course, there's got to be drama, you know. But if there's drama to get a win, we'll take it. Let's see how many people we got tuning in. Hopefully they do what they were told and get some people. 17, all right. I think, is it 18? 17? I think it's 17.
Wait, so you interview someone at the end?
What?
You interview someone at the end?
If we win. Probably won't do it after a loss. But a win, at this point, since Colby couldn't quite get the job done and Jacob was doing it and then got into a tough spot, I think whoever comes up clutch here, and it could very well be Peter.
Yeah, Colby choked a little bit.
Yeah, but it's okay. It happens. JT got out of that inning there, but in last week's opener, he had a rough time. So, I mean, it happens to everyone. All right, I'll do it right now. Fans, let's get loud. Now batting for Battlefield, the catcher, number 3, Peter Benavides. There we go. That's what I want to hear.
Now pitching for the Eagles.
So coming
into
into Cook, in the pitch, it's Casey Cook. As it's second and first, nobody gone. We just got the fans riled up here as Peter Benavides steps in. His last time up, he had a 2-run double. Let's see if he can repeat the same kind of thing here as he steps in to be Cook's first competition on the night. Wow, we're just getting antsy here in the booth. Can't imagine what it's like there in the box. Here's the pitch. And as a check swing, he did go. Rules the umpire, and the count is now 0-1 to Benavides. Cook looking on. He gets a call from Drew Caroline behind the plate. The 0-1 to Benavides. And that slider missing out of the zone, and the count moves to 1-1. A lot of fans here still watching and hope that their team, no matter what side they're on, can get it done. Our team specifically, the guys in purple. Battlefield looking to get it done. Here in the bottom of the 6th, Benavides to 1-1. That one missed inside, but he chops it to third. And Benavides able to hustle it out, so it works as a sacrifice, but now they're on the corners with one away.
Kyle.
Now batting for Battlefield, the right fielder, number 11, Jamie Garrison.
The fans getting loud for Jamie, who steps in now. So Garrison, the right fielder, steps in. He has a hit by pitch with an RBI, a line out, and a strikeout on his line. We're going to get the stats updated here for you. Garrison drives this to right. Agnos looking to tag. Agnos is going on the tag. The throw. And he bluffed the drive for whatever reason. Agnos is going to score. And on the missed throw, Anderson tagging's got to get down. And they got him. The run will count, but I don't know if that was the right
Bobcat
call.
Run scored by number 14, Zach Agnos.
The run does count. The Bobcats have tied it, but Anderson thrown out at third, or at second. So that'll end the inning, but the Bobcats do it. They tie the game, and that's all that matters. So Balmer is now a no decision. Wow, a lot of things going on now. But we go to the top of the 7th. 7-7 here on Battlefield Sports Network. Get everyone you know to tune in. The drama is continuing here to the final inning. And we'll actually see who's going to be pitching. And it'll still be JT McGuire as we go to the top of the 7th on Battlefield Sports Network. Oh, my God.
Oh my goodness, they
This
did
is
it.
crazy. Oh, all right, there we go.
I don't know if the coach said it, he went on his own.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hold up.
I don't know why the right fielder bluffed the throw. I think if he threw it home, Zach may have. It would have been
No, he missed
close.
it. He didn't catch it.
Yeah, he had a play. He bluffed. He was looking at first. That's
They
not the
messed
guy
up.
you're worried about. Yeah,
No, they messed up. He missed his ball, and then that's when they messed
right.
up.
That was wow. So batting
Good
is
for
number
us, though.
Michael Meglio. Top of the 7th. Oh my gosh.
Number 13.
You probably need more of these to stay awake. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know. It's pretty anti-game. It's got me off my chair.
Wow. Yeah, it was really fast. It was a hot throw.
Goodness.
At least Jamie got the job done.
Came in, did his thing. Worked out.
And they play extras, right?
We will.
It could be here for an extended time.
I got overtime? That's okay. I love
Yeah.
points, so I don't care.
I have 3 tests and a quiz tomorrow, but I'll be alright. Alright. And we're back here in the booth for a dramatic finish.
Number 3, Michael Meglio.
Michael Meglio leading it off. The Bobcats respond and tie it in the bottom of the 6th. And we could be seeing a new catcher right now. Yes, new catcher in for Battlefield. It's Tyler Cluse. So that could very well be the night for Benavides, as Cluse is now in to catch. Here's the pitch from McGuire. And it's in there for a strike. So he's ahead of the batter now is McGuire. McGuire now has a chance to be the Bobcat pitcher of record tonight. Here's the pitch from McGuire. And it dips away. Looked like a slider got away there from Cluse, and the count is now 1-1. Oh no, I just lost the thing I needed. Where'd it go? Nope. There we go. Count is now 1-1. This one's driven deep to left, but able to get under it is Kuzmicki. He makes the play. So just like that, one gone here for
Now batting for
Battlefield.
the Eagles, number 16.
Now stepping
Cole
in.
Novoa.
It's Cole Novoa. And Novoa last time up was hit by a pitch on the first one from Lawler in that long, dreaded 6th inning that the Eagles were able to put 4 on the board to leapfrog over the Bobcats' lead to make it 7-6. But not long after, in the bottom of the 6th, Jamie Garrison, his sac fly to right, able to score Agnos, and the Bobcats have come to tie. That first one misses upstairs. The count moves to 1-0. Still in the booth with us, it's Jolie Deneen, our shadowing future broadcaster with us here, witnessing a dramatic finishes. Wow, pumping that fastball in there, right around 84 miles an hour from JT McGuire. The count's now even at 1. Here's the pitch. That one misses up and away, and the count moves to 2-1. One gone here in the inning. JT McGuire on the hill for Battlefield. McGuire comes set. Here's the pitch from the windup. Swing and a miss. He got Novoa to swing right through that fastball, and the count's now even at 2. The pitch from McGuire. Got him! Got him looking. Novoa watched the fastball, but McGuire painting the corner. 2 gone for Battlefield.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 4, Brandon Egris.
Brandon Egris, the pitcher, or was the pitcher of record, but because Garrison's sac fly takes him off, now he's a no decision. He steps into the box now against McGuire. And that one's check swinged out in foul territory, heads up. Out by the batting cages there, and the count is 0-1. Just approaching the 9 o'clock hour. Let's see how many of you are still with us to see this dramatic finish. The pitch. That one missing inside from McGuire. 20 people watching, guys. Thanks for getting everyone to join with us as we're now passing the 3-hour mark of tonight's stream. The largest amount of viewers we have at one time here, 20. And the count is 1-1 from McGuire. We'll get that updated for you. That one missing, and the count moves to 2-1. 2-1, 2 outs. Battlefield, if you're just joining us. A run in the first. And then a 3-run inning in the third from the Eagles was responded by a 3-run inning in the bottom of the third by Battlefield to put them up 4-3 as this one's fouled off. To make it 4-3 Battlefield, then 2 more runs coming in for the Bobcats. And then in the long top of the 6th inning, a 4-run inning from the Eagles that featured 3 Battlefield pitching changes. And then right away with the Bobcats on the hot seat, bottom of the 6th, Jamie Garrison sac fly to right, scored Agnos, and now we're square at 7. So the count is now 2-2. McGuire, here's the pitch. And this one's popped up. Agnos calling off Baird, and the Bobcats get out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Battlefield and the Eagles from Freedom tied 7 apiece on Battlefield Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. We're in for a fun one here at Battlefield Sports Network at Battlefield Park. We'll be back in just a second. Oh my gosh.
What a game.
This gets scary. And they just battle it out, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so for them,
The Egrass guy.
it should still be Casey Cook. It is. So let's reset this. Cook is now pitching. And at bat, it should be Kyle. No.
Yeah, 24.
But yeah. Because the play continues. So yeah, it is Kyle.
Hey, Kyle.
Kyle's got a chance to do something big here.
I have class with them tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah. First thing in the morning.
Hey, you get that interview.
Oh, for sure.
Oh gosh, I know.
Want to do Kyle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fans, it's the bottom of the 7th. Let's get loud. Now batting for Battlefield, the designated hitter, number 24, Kyle Terrell.
We're back on the air. Here we go. It's going to be a fun finish. Kyle Terrell, the leadoff man, gets drilled. And he takes it like a man. He's going to go to first. And the Bobcats have the winning run on first base.
Now batting for the Bobcats, number 6, Adam Kuzmicki.
Shake it off.
Another runner?
Who's number 6? Oh, Adam.
Now up to bat, it's Kuzmicki. He's looking for the sack bunt. Terrell nearly getting caught in a tough spot. But the Bobcats have the winning run on base. So the count was at a 1. It's a 1-0, I'm pretty sure. I think he took it back. The pitch and the bunt, taking it foul, is Kuzmicki, and the count now works itself to 1-1. Fans, it's an exciting one. The Bobcats have the winning run on first, and that's in the form of Kyle Terrell, with Adam Kuzmicki up to bat right now.
Why don't they have a pinch runner?
Yeah, very confused. The Bobcats trying to get as much speed as possible. I'd imagine if he gets a second, that's where we could see a pinch runner. Cook gets set. Here's the pitch. And Kuzmicki chops it. That's a fair ball. That's a fair ball. And Kuzmicki didn't run. Wait, but now they're saying foul. That ball finished in fair territory.
They hit inside the batter's box.
So it hit inside the batter's box. That's our official ruling, and the count is now 1-2. Could have been a scary situation there, but either way, Terrell was into second. The pitch. The breaking ball missing up and away. It's now a 2-2. The 2-2, and stepping off is Cook. Cook gets set. The pitch coming to Kuzmicki. It's driven to right. That's going to get down. Terrell's into second. He's coming to third. He's coming to third. And the throw in. He's sent Kuzmicki to second. The Bobcats. What a drive by the sophomore Adam Kuzmicki in his season debut. Battlefield. Nobody gone. Third and second. What an at-bat from Kuzmicki. Now up to bat, it's Jackson Baird.
Oh, come on.
I got this one.
Hold on.
I don't know who's batting for us, so okay.
Yeah, good.
Now batting for Battlefield, the second baseman, number 4, Jackson Baird. Baird steps in. He chops this one right off his foot. That one hurt. That one hurt.
Little.
Cook gets set. Here's the pitch. That one finding the inside. A good-looking breaking ball. The count is now 0-2. Fans, if you're still with us here, we're on verge to seeing the ending of this one. All 23 of you, we appreciate it. You have a chance to see the win potentially happen here. Here's the pitch. And he checked. Yes, he did. He did go, and it's a strikeout. And the fans can't believe it. So that'll bring up Tyler Klukes.
Do that?
Yeah.
Wait, no.
No, it's not. It's not. It's number 20. Who's number 20?
Joe Christopher.
Now batting for Battlefield, the pinch hitter, number 20, Joe Christopher.
There you go.
So Joe's got a chance to end it right here.
Let's go, Joe.
What a spot for Joe.
Yeah.
Pressure is on.
The pitch, and he fouls it off. We're going to get him on the screen for you right now. So Joe Christopher in now.
Let's go, Joe.
I apparently have a homework assignment due at 10, but that's not happening. I emailed my teacher to see if I could turn it in late. She's usually quick to get on their responses. Here's the pitch. And that one paints the outside. It's now an 0-2.
That was a wide pitch.
And not a friendly call for Battlefield as Christopher now has to work with the 0-2. On deck, it's the guy you want up, Craig Miles. The Bobcats had runners on third and second, nobody gone, and now it's getting a little bit tougher.
Wow.
Christopher, it hit him,
Yes. He was swinging.
but he was swinging, so normally that would be a strikeout.
And also hit the bat.
Oh, but it did hit the bat. We can confirm it did hit the bat. So we'll do it again.
1 out. Omega.
The pitch to Christopher. Swing and a miss. What an out. And there's 2 gone. Craig Miles steps in. Now batting for Battlefield, the center fielder, number 10, Craig Miles. The fans looking to see a happy ending here at Battlefield without having to go to extras. Let's see what Craig Miles has done up, as he is really the guy that's gotten it done today for the Bobcats. The pitch. And it catches the outside. That's a generous call. It didn't look like it did. The pitch. That one's low and away. It didn't catch the zone. It's a 1-1 count. Craig Miles at the plate with Casey Cook on the hill. That one's in there. It catches the outside. And it's 1-2. The pitch. It misses upstairs. Good eye from Miles. And the count's 2-2. The pitch. Wait! Terrell's coming home! He's safe on a pass ball! Kyle Terrell steals home, and the Bobcats have won the game! The Bobcats have won the game! Unbelievable ending! Kyle Terrell, if the throw is online, he was out! And that's the game! The Bobcats are just stunned! My goodness, they just stunned the Eagles! And the Bobcats have won the game!
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, what an ending! The most dramatic ending we could have picked. But Kyle Terrell steals home. From Battlefield Sports Network, I'm Matt Venezia signing off. What a game. We'll be with Prince William Sports and Entertaining to bring you Friday's game between the Pioneers and the Bobcats. What an ending. As we are signing off here from Battlefield Park.